What's going on, everyone? Pub Sports Radio here. I'm here, Preston Ekdahl, with my man Jacksonville Zoe. We're here to break down and live bet the Buffalo Bills taking on the Baltimore Ravens. AFC Divisional round playoff game. Pretty big game. Zoe, how you feeling tonight with the game?
Doing good. Just came off a nice game with the Packers and won some money on that and hit all my bets. So perfect day so far. So I hope this game does not ruin it.
Yeah. Nothing worse than that late night action and then somehow it doesn't go according to plan. So yeah. So Zoe, where are you on? You're on the Bills, right?
Yeah, I got the Bills -2.5, and then the prop play I have is I have Josh Allen for over 38 yards rushing, and then I took a little swing at first touchdown by the Bills be Gabriel Davis at +1,000. That's their third string wide receiver.
Yeah, he's been getting the ball a lot. Yeah.
Yep. So I like going with these +1,000. Last week I hit Knox, their tight end, at +1,700 for the first touchdown. So hopefully it would be really sweet to hit that one, but I'm not expecting, that's always a tough bet, but we'll see.
Yeah. The first touchdown is kind of like flip of the coin, like lucky draw. But no, I like Davis. Yeah, Knox is always good. And then I don't know. I read the stats. Stephon Diggs has hit his over receptions like six games in a row or 7 games in a row. Like he gets the ball constantly.
Yeah, and that'll be a good matchup because they got Marlon Humphreys, the Alabama kid, covering him, I think, most of the game, and that'll be a good matchup. Although Humphreys struggled a little bit last week against Tennessee, but I think that's because he didn't have a lot of support because they were ganging up on Henry so much. I think this is different now because the Bills are an okay running team, Preston, but really they're more of a passing team now with Josh Allen.
Oh, yeah. They light it up, left and right. They're just putting up 25, 30 points a game, it seems. We can hit the chat here. Micah Bell was here nice and early. Nice, drunk and ready. There you go, Micah.
There we go.
Saturday night, got to give some competition to Nick. Nick was pretty hammered with the shoeies today.
How many shoeies did you have, Preston? Did he ever
I want to say 7.
7 shoeies. That is a heavy day.
Yeah. GTM was just donating, and Nick had to do them and then read the comment, and the comments were pretty odd. Yeah, they weren't the most pleasant for Nick.
What was your favorite comment that he had in there, or was there just really odd ones that were just weird?
Well, it was a lot of "Mo is my daddy." That was yeah. It was a lot of that. So. That Mo's my alpha, all that type of stuff. So we just had the kickoff. So are you in the same ballpark as me?
You're going to be a little bit ahead of me. They're showing it. I know the kickoff shows there on ESPN, and I'm on NBC here on DirecTV, and it is still. I'm probably about 30 seconds away from kickoff.
Oh, really? Wow. Yeah. So they just kicked it off, and I formation with Lamar, shotgun at the 25. Lamar hands it off to, that's not Dobbins. Who's 35? Edwards? Gus Edwards?
Gus Edwards, yep.
Yeah, nice gain for Edwards. He picked up 12.
Nice.
Austin in the chat. Austin, you had a nice big bet there. Holloway and the Packers -7. So both rolled. Holloway dominates. Cater, and then Green Bay -7. It kind of got close for a little bit there, but then they put them away.
Yeah, I mean, that 7, they were tied, and then that play action pass to Lazard to make up on it to 14, that was pretty much what got Austin paid.
So we're talking about the Bills' rush defense, and boy, oh boy, it is non-existent. Another 11-yard gain for Gus Edwards.
Wow. Yeah,
this is looking like the Rams-Packers game.
That will be – that was my only worry coming in, Preston, with the Bills, is if the Ravens can get 180 yards or more rushing, I think that they have a good chance of winning. But if the Bills can slow them down, I'm just now seeing the kickoff, Preston.
Really? Wow, DirecTV is lagging behind.
Yeah. So, but anyways, I think that's their only chance to win is really running the ball a lot. So I'm hoping that the Bills defense will stand up here because Lamar, he'll throw for 130 or something like that, but it's all about Baltimore's rushing game.
Yeah, I did a FanDuel lineup, and I did Josh Allen, Lamar, Beasley, Knox, and Justin Tucker. I didn't even put any of the Ravens running backs in because Ingram's a scratch. He's not even playing tonight.
Yeah, they've done that last week too. They're just playing Edwards and Dobbins, and that's all they're doing.
Yeah, and Edwards looked good. Dobbins just got in the game. Looked like he picked up one. It's 3rd and 2. Steve has Bills win big here. Still stewing off my Max inside the distance. Yeah, Steve, that's kind of brutal because round 4, Max put it on him, and for you not to get that finish, that stoppage is brutal.
Yeah, I think Herb Dean was against you there, Steve. I think Herb Dean could have stopped it at any time there in the 4th.
Yeah, he could for sure. And Lamar picks up the first. Drobny's with you, Zoe. He's got Bills.
But he got him plus 2.5. He must have done a teaser or something.
Yeah, and then Allen 2 touchdowns, Diggs touchdown, Lamar rushing. Yeah.
I wonder if those are those individual bets, Chris, or are those some type of parlay you got going on there? Go ahead, Preston.
Yeah, I would say those are probably individual. I mean, Andrew's right here. The Bills' rush defense. Lamar isn't even throwing the ball. They're just running up and down the field. There's a nope. Good fake by Lamar. Jesus, he's quick. Lamar is quick. Fakes the handoff, gets 9.
And he's running again, Preston?
Yeah, this could be a over game now.
They just need to stop them, bend but don't break. Stop them when they get down here. They'll be fine. But they going right down and running right down your throat first drive for a touchdown is going to set a pace, and it'll really set up the play action later if Lamar can throw the ball.
Yeah, because I mean it's just 7-8 yards a pop. Imminent Hippo in the chat. What's going on, Hippo? He's on the rushing overs for Lamar and Dobbins. So there you go, looking good there. Although Edwards, I think, has gotten the bigger runs. Dobbins hasn't done as much.
Yeah, I just saw Dobbins run for like 8 maybe. But Lamar, they keep on upping his rushing totals, Preston. This game, I saw him at like 80.5 for Lamar. And then Dobbins was like 60 and Edwards is like 40. So Edwards is probably looking really good to hit his 40.
Yeah, Edwards has hit probably, 24 yards already? He's gotten at least 2 or 3 first downs, I believe. Austin, Zoe has Bills minus 2.5. I did not make a wager on this game. Might play it live. As of now, I mean, I would take the Ravens with how they're running here, but I think the Bills will put a point. So live over wouldn't be a bad look. I have to see what that total would be though, because I think Baltimore's going to get 6 here. They can't stop them.
Let me see what they're saying. I mean, it probably will be pretty close to this. It's at the start, so it's probably going to be pretty close to the game total before game.
Right there was your play action, and he only got 2, but wide open, Willie Snead. Chris got plus 2.5 on Monday. Wow.
I have the Bills minus 2.5. I never saw a plus 2.5. So, yeah, the over/under is 49.5 right now, and I think that's what it was pregame. So it really hasn't changed.
Right. Nikolai in the chat. Remember, Zoe, Nikolai got screwed last week with that Saints game. Remember, he had them to win by 21 or whatever.
Yes.
And then they called a touchdown with the Drew Brees. Then they got pretty much backdoored with that Jimmy Graham BS TD at the end.
Yeah, that was a bad beat there. Yeah, now I'm just seeing now Lamar on the fake handoff. I'm a good minute behind you, P.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was just gonna give you some good news that they stuffed him on 3rd and 2.
I wonder if they'll go for it.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me with the running game they have.
Went for it, did not get it, and there's
yes. There you go, Bills.
I think it's false start, so they could decline this.
Well, if it's false start, the play would never count.
Oh my God, offsides.
Oh, that's brutal. 4th and 1, and you get an offside.
Yeah, AJ Klein, former Saint and Carolina Panther.
Okay, Chris is the same. He got the -2.5 on the Bills, so he's the same as me.
Oh,
he wasn't.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Nikolai, you got screwed bad last week with that Saints game. And yeah, Hippo says it offside. I mean, that's brutal.
I mean, I haven't seen the play yet. Did he jump? Did you definitely saw him cross the line?
No, it looked like false start, but they threw the flag immediately, and then they didn't get it. So I was like, "What's going on?" Ooh, Lamar just got dumped for like a loss of 12.
Excellent. As long as we can hold them to a field goal here, I feel fine with the 2.5. I know the Bills are going to score on this Ravens D. I'm not worried about that.
Well, and the other thing with this is this clock has been running the whole game. So now that I think about that live total over, you're losing clock. Like they've already ran like 7 minutes off the clock.
That's the bad thing about the over in this game is if Baltimore control the ball, they'll probably go under. But if the Bills can get out in front and force Lamar to throw the ball around a little bit, I think it will go over. It's just a matter of what the score is here. I would watch the first quarter if I was you and kind of get a feel for the game a little bit before you do anything on an over-under.
Yeah, because now Lamar's in no man's land, 3rd and 19. I don't know what he's going to do. I think, Tucker can kick this, I think. It's a deep field goal.
Yeah, I think he'll throw like a pass 10 yards, and then they'll get closer for Tucker. Normally, that's what Harbaugh will do.
3rd and 19, shotgun, Lamar. Yep, right up the middle to – I can't even see who this is. Boykin, number 80.
Yep. Number 80 is Boykin, yep.
Yeah, Boykin. And, of course, surprise, surprise, look who it is.
Yeah, I tell you what, the Rams played them pretty tough. I mean, they were within 7, and they just allowed that bomb. I think the Packers, Preston, were lucky to get out of there with a victory.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, next week's a new week. We'll see. We'll see.
Every game, once your Saints beat the Bucks by 14 tomorrow, I think beating the Bucks is a bigger feat than beating the Rams, who can't defend the run on defense, obviously.
Zoe, you're going to be thrilled with this. Justin Tucker hits the upright and misses.
Oh, my gosh. That does not happen. Yeah. I mean, I just saw the offside play, and he was definitely offside. But also the center for Baltimore, he had that ball. His head was way over the line of scrimmage when they were showing that. It
didn't make sense. Yeah, that's why I thought they threw the flag, because they scurried real quick, and then it was like.
Yeah, I don't think. And now I'm watching the next play, and the center's head is not nearly as far over the ball this time. Now I see him getting slammed down. Yeah, that was a good blitz. That was a nice play by the Bills getting the sack.
Yeah. Well, see, now where are the Bills live? Probably 6.
Let me look.
They just drained half the first quarter, and they didn't come up with nothing.
Yeah, so now the over-under is 44.5. It's dropped 5 points, Preston, and it's Bills -3. But it was 49.5 when they were moving the ball, and now it's 44.5.
All right.
I can't believe Tucker missed either. I mean, Tucker's usually money. I mean, he's probably the best kicker in football.
Yeah, but I don't know if it was last week or the week before. He missed one
last week.
It was okay.
But it was like a 51-yarder. He missed a 51-yarder. Then the next possession, he came down and made a 54-yarder. So,
right.
Yeah, I don't know how long the one that you're saying that he had to hit the upright yet, but I'm seeing the 3rd and 19 right now.
Yeah, I mean, no, it wasn't even that long. I think it was like a 42-yard field goal or something. It wasn't even that bad.
Yeah, 42. He's like usually 90-some%.
Yeah, but yeah, that killed a lot of clock. Right now you're in a great position with that Bills bet because I mean we'll see if Buffalo can just go down the field and roll, but yeah, not getting points there, wasting 7.5 minutes for nothing hurts.
Well, they're just showing a picture of the flags, and man, that wind is whipping. It looks very windy. This is the first home game all year that the Bills have had fans present.
Last week they did, right?
No.
I think the Bills had fans.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Green Bay had fans this week before they were letting family, I think, in.
Okay.
But this week you could tell like they had the fans in Green Bay.
Yeah, you're right. They did. Bills had fans last week too. Yeah. New Orleans, what was it last week, had a few fans as well, but it was like 3,000 or something, wasn't it, Preston? I mean, they're very.
Yeah. New Orleans has been doing it really like small.
You watch Kansas City tomorrow. It'll be like in Kansas City. I guarantee it's going to be like the Jaguars. It's going to be like 19,000 in Kansas City. Watch.
Yeah, probably. So right there, first down, Josh Allen hit Stephon Diggs over the middle, 12 yards. It was 12 or 13 first down.
Good.
Pretty easy, wide open Diggs. Steve says to hop on the over. We'll see. I'm still going to wait and see what happens here.
How's it going, Big Show? And Perry P., welcome to the chat.
Yeah, Perry says, go Bills. Big Show, what's going on? And, hey, look at your head-to-head, so.
I know. I don't like being head-to-head with Razor. We'll see. Razor isn't 100% on his prediction, so I still feel good about my 2.5. He can get his
Razor. Yeah, Razor had a good call with Virginia against Clemson basketball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Virginia, they were -1 or -2. I don't even know what the final was. They were up 25-5 at the beginning of the college basketball game. It's like once that happens, the game's over.
Yeah. I tell you, Preston, the way I bet is I won't focus on college basketball until the Super Bowl. I'm so tied into football and the NFL and doing my study for my bets on the weekend. Matter of fact, I know on that first game, most of the sharps in Vegas were all over the Rams +7. I mean, that was whenever it hit 7, it would bounce back to 6.5 because of the sharp bettors, the professional bettors love the Rams. In this game,
I mean, I like the Rams too. I thought the Rams were going to play much better.
Yeah, this game they all love the Ravens. So Razor's with the professional bettors. I'm with the Joes, just the average common bettors. But I watched tape, and I think Buffalo is going to be able to stop the run enough, and I think that this Bills offense is going to be able to move the ball. The Ravens defense is not as good as years past.
No. Yeah, no. I mean, last week they looked good against Tennessee, but Buffalo's a different animal. Buffalo's been looking great.
Yeah, Tennessee, everything is predicated on Henry, and then if Henry's running well, then Tannehill can get off. And that was the first game in a while that Henry had been shut down. He's at best, probably arguably the best running back in football.
Yeah, the last few weeks though, he wasn't on his A game.
Well, he had like 200 in the game, the week 16.
The finale. Yeah, the finale versus Houston, right? Yeah, Bill is right. Nick could not make it tonight.
he that's a GTM did him in, is what President said.
Yeah, it was Nick was drinking them shoeys. Bobby Landy, Robert Land in the house. What's up, guys? Tucker, 2 weeks in a row miss.
Yeah. Look at that. 48 of 48 from 40 to 50 yards.
Yeah. I mean, if you have Ravens, you're like beyond frustrated, but
Well, I have to tell you, Robert, I think the one last week was a true miss. That was a 51-yarder he missed last week, Robert. This one was a 42-yarder, and it looks really windy, and you could see the ball move from right to left. So I don't know if he's just not used to kicking. But Buffalo's one of the tougher places to kick. I mean, there's a few places. Pittsburgh's one, Buffalo's another. A few places that when the wind gets going, it's really hard to gauge the direction on the field compared to where it is when it gets up in the air.
Yeah, we got Andrew saying Josh Allen's going to get this W for Buffalo. Robert, yep. Too many shoeies for Nick. And Davis L saying, what's up? What's going on, Dave?
How's it going, Dave? Yeah. Is it still 3rd and 6? I have a timeout here on 3rd and 6.
Me too. I just returned from commercial break. 3rd and 6. 48.
I tell you what, if it's a 2-minute commercial break, I am a full 2 minutes behind you. I need to call DirecTV and fire them.
Yeah, that's nuts, especially if you're paying for the cable. So Allen, 3rd and 6, drops back, throws a 50-yard bomb to Diggs, but he's double covered, just pretty much throws it out of bounds.
Damn it.
Just not a great play there. Yeah, they have to punt. Oh, shit, Diggs got held.
They didn't call it?
Bad. No, by Marcus Peters. Yeah, they didn't call it. Ooh.
I'm going to keep my eye on this over-under. It's at 43.5 now. If it dips below 40, I'm going to jump all over it.
Yeah, I mean, that was a clear penalty. That was holding on Marcus Peters. It was just a go route by Diggs, and he couldn't get any separation.
Yeah, you're right, Andrew. DirecTV is not good for live betting, especially when you're 2 minutes behind. I'd be better to do it on the Gamecast and watch what's going on in the Gamecast.
I'll be honest, I used to do that too when I have like ESPN and stuff. I just watch Gamecasts all the time, and they're ahead of like your TV. Yeah, Hippo pouring out. That saves some clock. Hippo, are you on a total here, over, under? Because
the best live betting, Preston, is when I go to a Jags game and I'm live at the game and I know exactly what the last play was when I placed the bet. There's nothing like that. How's it going, Bipolar?
Yeah, Bipolar in the house. Big Zoe, or Zoe. Is that what we're going with, Zoe?
I tell you, that's what Mills and Nikki and these guys have been doing to me is they've been putting the E on the end. And then some people say, well, isn't that kind of like girly? And I was like, well, if it has a Y on the end of the E, yeah. But I think they're just – I mean, I call Nikki, kind of thing. So it doesn't bother me.
So Hippo – so is this a tease? Then?
Yeah, he teased it, 6-point tease because it was 49.5. He must have had a 50. So I think – I mean, I like my 2.5. I think that the Bills could win by 3 or 4. This is probably the second best game of the weekend. I really think this game and that probably is the second best. I think the Saints-Bucks tomorrow night is probably the best game of the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's the two Hall of Fame quarterbacks, big game.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it could be Breeze's last game, but I don't think they're going to lose to Tampa. What's going on, Mark? Mark's on Facebook. Mark, if you want, hop on to YouTube. We're here, and you can be with the chat. Live betting, Pub Sports Radio on YouTube. So first down, it looked like Lamar picked up 4 or 5, 2nd and 5.
Mark says Bills are trash. Bye.
Alrighty, so Mark is not a fan of the Pro Bills show. Okay, Mark.
Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah, Robert. Yeah, I guess the wind is really a factor in this game now.
Yeah, Preston, did you see that our the national championship game? We're up to 31,000 views.
Oh yeah, the Bama, Ohio. Yeah, that's great.
And that didn't count. At one time, we had like 70 people on it from Facebook.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh my God. J.K. Dobbins just drops a pass right in his arm.
Thank you, J.K. We appreciate it.
Because Lamar just did some of his crazy, Houdini stuff wide open, and J.K. Dobbins drops the ball.
I'll tell you one thing I noticed with Lamar, and you tell me if you've seen the same thing. he doesn't throw that catchable of a ball. His balls are like either they're sometimes too hard or they're hard and just a little bit outside their reach where they can get their hands on it, but it just doesn't have enough touch on it to really make a ball that's a little off target catchable. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah, him and Trubisky kind of has thrown the ball like that too.
Yeah,
because
if you see like Mahomes or Rodgers, if it's out of their reach, the receivers can still catch it with two hands, or they still can as long as they can get their hands on it, they can catch it. If it's a guy who throws it with a little touch, but Lamar has got that rocket of an arm, and he throws it pretty hard sometimes. I'm like, man, why don't you take a little bit of something off that?
Yeah, like they don't like lob the ball ever.
No.
Yeah, that's why Rodgers is so good at doing that. Like those deep, just like traps it right in.
Yeah, and that really helps your completion percentage, P, because if you're going to have 70% completion percentage, you got to throw a ball like Breeze does or Rodgers. I mean, Breeze at this point doesn't have the strongest arm, but he has great touch on the ball.
Right. Yeah. Those nice little screen passes. Yeah, quick outs. And Hippo was a 22-yard punt.
Oh, I like that. That was a boomer.
So the Bills have the ball at like the 35 or 36.
Yeah, I'm on 2nd and 5, and Edwards got nothing. This is looking more like the Buffalo defense I expected right here on this possession. If the Bills got the ball at 35, they better score here. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I was going to say, Andrew, I mean, from what I'm watching, I think Buffalo is going to get it easier.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think Baltimore's got to get it on the ground, and if they don't, it doesn't set up the play action well. And I mean, at that point, you just got to defend Lamar breaking from the pocket, because that's where he gets all of his yardage, is on passes where he can run like that 50-yarder he had last week, pressing against Tennessee.
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw that Dobbins drop. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
that wasn't even that bad a ball.
Yeah, Lamar did all that Houdini stuff in the pocket there, and then you just drop it.
I think they're lucky that Lamar didn't take off and run, because I couldn't believe that Tennessee game, Preston, with that 50-yard run. He looked faster than all the defensive backs on Tennessee, and I'm like, he doesn't run like a 4.3 or anything. He's like a 4.5 guy.
Yeah, but there was a few like back at Louisville where he was doing that too, where he was just bye.
Yeah, and that's college though. There's a difference between college speed and pro speed, because only the best guys. Oh, I'm watching this great punt. Only the fastest guys, make it to the NFL. So I mean, he could be playing Wake Forest, and all those guys when they're done, none of them are going to the NFL mainly.
Yeah, definitely. We got Alex Ramirez in the chat. What's going on? Alex, Billy, Ravens got me sweating. Billy, you took the Ravens?
Oh, Billy's on the Ravens. I'm on the Bills.
Andrew G. Brees has a noodle arm, but it doesn't matter. Brees is doing fine. Brees is doing fine.
I mean, his arm isn't what it used to be, Andrew, but I have to tell you what, his anticipation and the other things that he brings and all the intangibles, I'd much rather have Brees as quarterback than like Taysom, because Taysom's got a rocket of an arm, but again, it's like Lamar. There's not a lot of touch on it.
Yeah, first down, Diggs just shakes Peters out, gets 12 or 13. Yep.
This is the second time you've said Peters covering him, and I can't believe they don't have Humphreys on him.
Yeah, Peters covered him on that that go route, and then this was like a little quick out. 1st and 10. Allen is all day, and he's going to take a fucking sack. No, he gets out of it, and then throws it out of bounds. Wow. That's all day. Oh, they threw a flag.
Oh, did they? A holding on which one, offense or defense?
I'm not sure yet. Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Wow. Oh, wow.
That happened in the Packer game, too. Aaron Donald got a roughing the passer.
Yeah, and that hurt the Rams, too, because Aaron Donald didn't play the number of snaps that he normally does in that game because of the rib injury. And that really helped the Packers.
I'll say this: if you bet the Ravens, that's a pretty weak penalty for roughing the passer.
So how long have you been watching the NFL, Preston?
Oh yeah, forever. Yeah.
So does Allen remind you a little bit of Big Ben when Big Ben was younger, where he can just shake people off him?
Yeah, he's a
going
big
for the
guy.
sack.
Oh yeah, he's a big guy, and that's what happened there. Like I thought he got wrapped up. They just kind of shook the guy off, throws it out of bounds. He got like two-hand touched, and then he did a flop, and then they threw the flag.
That's what Hippo says too. He says flop.
What's going on, Bloodthirsty?
Hey, Bloodthirsty.
Bobby Landy says TD Bills. Yeah, Hippo, yeah, flop, I agree. And I agree with Andrew here, but I'll be honest, I would rather be with the Bills than the Ravens because I think eventually the Bills are going to stop that run. I don't think the Ravens can stop the Bills' weapons. But now that I say that, it's what, 3rd and 8?
I'm watching 1st and 10, so I haven't even seen the play that you said. I just saw the Diggs catch down to the 21.
Yeah, so it's 3rd and 9 at the 10.
They're at the 10-yard line?
Yeah, because of the flag, the roughing the passer. Okay, 3rd and 9, shotgun. Allen drops back. Ooh, in and out of your guy's hands.
Dog, Gabriel Davis, that's my first touchdown plus 1,000. Are you kidding me?
He should have caught that one.
Dang it.
Yeah, it was like a 10-yard post pattern, hit his hands, and he dropped it.
They'll kick a field goal then.
I mean, it wasn't super easy, but it was a catchable.
I'm just saw the play where he went outside. Now they're calling the roughing the passer. I want to see this replay, the flop.
Yeah, so they kicked the field goal 3-0 Buffalo.
All right, here he's going out, defensive tackle. Yeah, he pushed him a little bit, but he embellished the hell out of it.
Yeah, it was pretty weak for a roughing the passer. Yeah, Hippo said that was a good pass, and as Bill said, Davis came up kind of limp. He was kind of limping off the field. I don't know why. Hit his hand.
When you drop one like that, you just limp off the field and say it was an injury, and it wasn't really your fault. It's kind of one of those things that when I played high school football, that's what some of the teammates would do. Oh yeah, I felt something in my hamstring.
Yeah, bloodthirsty. Cater was not the right side. Just say that. Brother, what up, boys? Let's get Bills winning the game. Salute. Yeah, brother. Contreras. Zoe's got the Bills. I got nothing, but I like Zoe's side here because Baltimore, they can't throw the ball. They were running pretty good there, but the Bills went up and down. They just couldn't punch that one in.
Yeah, it's still 43.5, but it's juiced to minus 130 to the under now. Now I'm seeing the 3rd and 9.
This is the one to Davis?
Yeah, as soon as it comes up, he just threw the pass. They're showing the replay of the pass to Singleton on the outside, like the running back on the screenplay.
Yep.
Picked up like a yard or two. And then now they're showing, now I'm on the play here. Got trips on the left and Diggs on the right. Oh, they brought Knox into the backfield to protect him like they're expecting a blitz, and they don't blitz. Throws it over the middle. Yeah, I think he should have laid out for that more, Preston. I think he didn't. He tried to catch it. He tried to catch it on the run, but that one's one you need to kind of jump a little bit at and try to catch it with both arms.
I thought it hit his hands. I don't know if because he got he was getting tackled when the ball hit his hand, but yeah. I thought he could have caught that one.
Well, it hit his left hand, and his right hand was trailing. But if he would have jumped more, I think he would have caught it with both hands. I think he tried to pull it in, with the left hand, and he might have did something to a hamstring or a quad because he did kind of try to accelerate a little faster to get to it. And it's got to be pretty cold there. Let me see what temperature it is.
Up in Buffalo.
Yeah, this is a game. So because I have a really good friend in Buffalo, he has club seats there, and then I have club seats in Jacksonville. And so I've sat in the club for about 10 games in Buffalo over the last 10 years. Whenever they play the Dolphins or play the Jaguars, I go up there, and then he comes down whenever they play the Jaguars. So it's 34. It's not – I mean, it's the same thing. Green Bay today, it was 35. It wasn't that cold. Yeah, funny thing is, Preston, here in Greenville, my wife left to take the kids up to Boone, which is a couple hours away, to go in the snow and everything, go sledding. And we had a little snow flurry here in Greenville today. It was like 39 degrees snowing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had – when I was back in Wisconsin, we had snow like twice, but the temperature wasn't that bad. Like what they just said, you had like 30s.
Yeah.
So Gus Edwards, I guess, just fumbled the ball, but they got it back.
Okay. GTM showed up. He says, I support you guys, but I'm not going to watch this. Just hit the like button, GTM.
GTM, you got Nick out of commission tonight.
Yeah. You should be proud of yourself. Nicky's drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, Andrew, this is a good stay. Yeah, Bills' last 6 games on defense, 18 points a game. It's looking that way again. Yeah. And their defense is fine. Like, that first drive was pretty bad, but now they're looking good. 2nd and 7, Lamar in shotgun, just running around like he always does, picks up 4. So 3rd and 3. Yeah.
Yeah, Robert, I'm in South Carolina. Yep. Chris saying he's getting snowflakes in Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio seems like, they should get like a decent amount of snow. And yeah, thanks GTM for the like.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, guys, if you're in the chat, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe if you don't. We're here pretty much every day of the week. Pub Sports Radio on YouTube. 3rd and 4, Lamar in shotgun. Let's see what happens here. Okay, that should be a delay of game, but it's not. And it's just a run to Lamar, and he doesn't get it at all. He lost a yard.
Yes.
I mean, that was just stupid. 3rd and 4, just a shotgun bootleg for Lamar. And he doesn't even come close. Like, what is this play call? Edwards, I think he's the rookie linebacker for Buffalo, just blew it up immediately.
They don't trust their pass. That could be their downfall in this game, is they just do not trust the passing game. Unless, I mean, I remember, I don't know if did you watch that Cleveland-Baltimore game where neither team could stop each other? That was probably one of the best passing games that Lamar's had all year.
Yeah, when he came back from his injury. Yeah, the Monday night game.
Yeah. Robert says told Nicky was a lot of time. He couldn't keep up.
Yeah, no, I mean, Nick, it was a lot. Like, and Nick just kept going and going, shooey after shooey after shooey. So punt for Baltimore. It hit a Baltimore Raven, and then the guy on the Bills picks it up at the 30. So 32 seconds left. First down. Buffalo Bills up 3-0 at their own 30 or 31. Okay. Thank you, Johnny. Johnny, if you guys don't know, Johnny did the Talking Hands song with Higgins. Played that tonight. Follow him. Follow Higgins on their YouTube channel. They do some good stuff, so follow those guys if you can.
Yeah, it's Higgins, Higgins, and it's a pretty good show. I like it's just like a sitting down talking about politics and the world today and all this stuff, but it's interesting.
Yeah, he's had some like conspiracy type theory stuff too. Yeah, I watched a few episodes. Yeah, it's we
got a couple donos, Preston.
Yeah, thank you. Nice. Thank you, Robert Land, for the $1. Much appreciated. As always, all that goes to Puck Sports Radio here on YouTube, and the man, the myth, the legend, GTM. Another $3. Thank you, GTM. Much appreciated for the donation.
Thanks, both of you guys. Appreciate it.
Okay, 30 seconds. Allen drops back, shotgun, deep ball, wide open. Stephon Diggs, and he misses him. Holy shit.
Oh, man. As soon as you said wide open, I'm like, yes.
He was open by about 5 yards at the 5-yard line, and it was just Allen threw it in the end zone.
Allen's got a rocket for an arm.
Yeah, that should have been a touchdown.
If he was wide open, geez. Sometimes I think that they try to throw it too perfect, Preston. It's like if he's wide open, just make it, like who was it? Somebody was, have you ever watched Skip Bayless and Steve
Sharp?
Sharp. Yeah, have you ever watched that?
Yeah.
So like Sharp is a big Mahomes fan, and Bayless is a Mahomes hater. He's a Tom Brady guy, and Bayless all the time talks about how bad that Mahomes pass in the Super Bowl was to Tyreek Hill, and I'm like, look, you don't want to overthrow your receiver at that, and if he's that wide open, then that's fine. Just get the ball to him. It's much better to get the catch than it is to try to throw a perfect pass.
Oh yeah,
but people like to blast, and they of course that's the show, right? Now I saw the punt where it hit the Raven, so I have 30 seconds left. You're probably into the quarter, aren't you?
Yeah, the quarter just ended. The Bills just picked up, I believe, a first down, 10 yards to John Brown. So they're around midfield right now.
Robert Land. I have Cleveland tomorrow plus 10. My two bets tomorrow are that Cleveland game is going to either be Cleveland keeps it close, or the thing that scares me a little bit is Cleveland's secondary. I view them as the worst secondary in the NFL, and the defensive line was batting down balls last week against Roethlisberger, and they just got on that roll to go up 28-0. But that's the only thing that concerns me is how bad the back end of Cleveland's defense is. But 10 points, I could never bet over 10 points in an NFL playoff game. I can't do it. So I have Cleveland. It's my least favorite pick of the weekend. Saints -3 is my favorite pick of the whole weekend. I love that bet. Everybody's talking about Brady. You can't beat him 3 times in a row. I think this is not the same Tom Brady that was 5 years ago, guys. And I think that the Saints have their number, and you're going to see the Saints beat them 3 times in a row.
Yeah, I love the Saints. Saints are going to get it done for sure. And then, just like you said, 10 points is a lot of points. So Cleveland's not bad. And then, Bill, GTM definitely showed out tonight with the donations. Yeah, GTM, awesome job, man. Like you always do, pretty much every week. Awesome.
I would say GTM's a top contributor, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I would say so as well. Yeah.
And Cardone's Cardone's a big Saints fan too, and Higgins. They're both big Saints fans.
Yeah. I do, which is awesome. And Cardone knows we're gonna go into Green Bay next week.
That was a nice pass to John Brown by Allen when he broke out of the pocket, first down at like the 48-yard line. That was a nice play.
Yeah, so that was the last play right for the quarter. Yeah.
Andrew, I really think that – go ahead, Preston, sorry.
I was just going to say, now we have everyone on the Saints gets me worried.
No, I think I've heard a ton of people on the Bucs. Everybody's thinking – I felt like when I said that last night on Ark's show, I was like one of the only ones that I think Ark said Saints too, but he really talked highly of the Bucs. The Bucs offense has looked really good, but Washington's defensive backs aren't as good as the Saints defensive backs. So I don't think you're going to see wide receivers for the Bucs running free, and the Saints know get Brady off his spot and put pressure on him, and I think you'll see the Saints get pressure on him tomorrow.
Yeah, with Hendrickson back, Cam Jordan has to play better, Marcus Davenport has to play better, the interior line has to play better, and They'll look good. That was a beautiful throw and catch by Allen to John Brown for 17.
Oh, okay. So I haven't seen that one yet. I'm in commercial. That's great. That's they must be getting close. Where are they at now then? They must
30, 31.
Okay.
That was a great throw. Yeah, and I agree with Andrew here. Everyone, they just talk about Tom Brady like he's the best. I mean, he is. Yeah, he's probably the best ever. But I still would say I'm not too worried about Brady here.
Yeah, people see Brady, they see Fournette, they see Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, and they think, oh, this team's got a great Gronkowski, but they haven't really gelled that much. And you got to be a true team. And I think the Saints, all these people. So here's a rare fact, and you'll know this, P, as a Saints fan. Can you tell me how many games this year that started with Drew Brees, Michael Thomas, and Kamara?
1 or 2.
Both Bucs games, and that's it.
Yeah.
So the first game, and then the week 10 or whenever they played them in week 10. Those are the only 2 games that all 3 players played, and then they'll play tomorrow.
Yeah, because Thomas honestly has done nothing this whole year. He just kind of been banged up in and out of the lineup.
Yep.
And then Sanders got hurt, and they're relying on Marcus Callaway as like their number 1. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're healthy. The only guy they don't have is Quan. But
Devontae Harris looked really good last week.
Yeah. I mean, he's just so quick, so shifty, and he can do it all. So Allen with a run there. So I think it's 3rd down, right? Oh, that was 3rd down run. Shit, 4th down now. Wow.
How you doing, Alex? Welcome to the chat. Aaron Gaza.
Aaron says Kamara will eat. Yeah, Kamara kind of had a bad game last week. He wasn't involved as much as I would have liked to see.
Well, in the passing game, right?
Oh my God, this guy just whiffed a 40-yard field goal horribly. Holy crap!
So he missed it?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even close. What are we doing? Holy crap! I mean, the win must be horrible. It wasn't even close.
Yeah. Robert, I'm quite a ways from Spartanburg. That's probably about 40, 45 minutes from me. I'm up just north of Greenville by the North Carolina border. So Spartanburg's quite a ways. I don't know if that practice field's still there. I've driven up 85 to Charlotte before, but I've never seen it right off the highway. So I'm sure it's still there, though. I don't know if the Panthers are using it. I just heard something today, Pete. Do you remember back in the NFL when they were practiced before the season, they always went to these dorms or whatever when they had the players all separated from their families and everything. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I mean, I knew that the Saints rented hotel rooms for their players. I know that.
Where did they used to have their preseason at? How far away from New Orleans?
So I know one year they had it in West Virginia. Usually it is, though, in Louisiana, I believe.
Okay. I mean, it's interesting, though, that it's changed now because in their preseason, they're just staying at their practice facility now, and the players get to go home, and they coddle players today compared to back in the day. Back in the day, they used to, in preseason for a month, they'd have to go to someplace out, an hour or 2 or away from home and then come back after the preseason. So after their 2-a-days are over in July and they started playing their preseason games. So, yeah. Alex, if I'm going to bet the over in that Chiefs game, I'm going to do a teaser. I did that. I took Green Bay -0.5 and I teased that over down to 51. I think I'll get over 51 for sure. 57's a lot, but I tend to think both Cleveland and KC will put up points. So the weather doesn't look too bad. And I think I'm not a big Chiefs defense person. I don't think their defense is that great. So I do think the Browns could put up, 28 on them. It's just a matter of if they can hold KC to under 38. But, yeah, I think, wow, he did blow that out right. He missed it by 5 yards.
That was a bad kick. Yeah, GTM, I think Nicky's pretty drunk tonight. Johnny says the Saints used to be like Kansas City when he was a kid. Nice. And yeah, John, I saw you said in the chat, do you like the spread -110? Yeah, I mean, at worst, I would guess you'll get a push because when you're laying 3, usually the team's going to win by 3. I don't know how often they win by 1 or 2 points.
Yeah. If I that's why I didn't mind the 2.5 here tonight with the Bills because usually it's not a 1 or 2 point game. It's usually 3, 4. So the 2.5 I'm fine with. It's not like I need to buy it down to 2 or try to get down to 1. It doesn't make a lot of sense in football.
Yeah. And then 2nd and 9 here looks like a timeout.
Yeah, so Alex, that's what I'd do. I'd find something else you like, and I would tease the over if you want to go. I think you probably could hit either KC at -4 or Cleveland +16. I'd probably do either or because I think that's going to land somewhere between those two numbers. Personally, I'm a guy when I tease, I like to tease through key numbers. So I don't like teasing like the Saints game where they're -3 and then you go to +3. I don't like that so much. But if a game's like -7, like the Green Bay game, I like to tease through 4 and 3, get down to 1. Same thing. If I take the Browns tomorrow and tease it to 16, I get over 11, 14 or 2 key numbers. So I tend to do that.
Oh, my God. Lamar just fumbled the ball.
Get it, Buffalo.
Then he throws it on the run incomplete. But right before that, he completed like a 20-yard pass. So
Millie Mills.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How's everybody doing out there?
Doing well. How about you?
Oh, man. Doing okay, man. It started off a little bit slower game than what I intended for my props so far. So definitely needed to pick up.
Oh, yeah. Your Hollywood Brown is
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. He still hasn't even got his jersey card yet, I don't believe.
I want to see. I got the thing up here. I want to see how many passes Lamar's even attempted. It's not many, Mills.
Yeah, somebody told me I think the first drive was like 5 rushing attempts, not even 1 passing attempt or something.
Oh, it was more than 5. They went down the field and Tucker hit the post. So he's 3 of 5 for 43 yards, and Dobbins has a catch, Boykin and Snead. That's it.
What the? Yeah, man. Yeah, not what I expected. What about for the Bills? Who's doing anything so far? I seen Brown has 2 receptions, right?
Brown has 3. He has 3 for 36, and Diggs has 2 for 29. And
Beasley?
Yeah, Allen missed Diggs on a touchdown pass. He was open by 3 or 4 yards, and Allen overthrew him.
Okay.
All right, do you have a side on this game, Mills?
Yeah, I got a side. I got the Ravens +2.5. Yeah.
So, see, Preston, I'm like one of the only ones that's on the Bills.
Yeah, I mean, it's a coin flip. To me, Buffalo has looked much better, but now it's 3rd and 3 at the 25 for Baltimore.
Yep. Oh, man, what up, everybody, man? What up, Johnny Cardone, Robert Landy, Alex Ramirez, everybody else in the chat, man? Just about to get this thing going right now. Second quarter's going on. We got the Bills versus the Baltimore Ravens right now. Whoever wins this, pretty much, hey, it's going to be a short ended celebration, I think, because we all know who's coming out the AFC. Chief.
You think so? I think Buffalo might be able to give them a run. I'm gonna be curious to see if Buffalo gets out of this. I think that'd be a really high scoring game, Buffalo and Kansas City.
Yeah, wow. Definitely.
Okay, here we go. Let's see if Tucker can make the field goal here. 46-yard field goal for Tucker.
It's real windy, Mills, by the way.
Yeah, it was supposed to be snowing right now, so I mean, I'm a little bit upset, man. I wanted to see one of those, old school football.
Tucker misses again.
Wow, 2 missed field goals. Oh,
3 missed field goals in this game. 2 from Tucker, 1 from the Bills kicker.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Same thing happened. He hit the upright. same exact thing happened.
I got Alex Ramirez with me. He's on the Bills. That's right. So
I'll be honest, I would take the Bills too if I were betting this game. To me, the Bills look like the better team.
I'm so far behind Mills. I'm like 2 minutes behind Preston because of DirecTV.
That is ridiculous. Tucker is one of the most consistent, solid field goal kickers in the NFL for the last 3 or 4 years. Now he comes up and misses twice, hits one off the field goal pole, misses that one. Oh, man, what type of game is this? I think now going forward on 4th down, you might see them going for it a little bit more now, Hanzo.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely will change your game plan in the second half, and I just had to laugh at myself. I was like, did I pause this at some point? And like an hour ago, I paused it. So that's why I was behind Preston so far. I'm on a commercial now. So yeah, I'll be curious to see where I am versus you when it comes off commercial, because I forgot I had paused it for a couple minutes before we came on.
Yeah, I think I'm like one play behind you guys, but it's all good.
Yeah, Preston's always got a little faster internet than I do.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Even when I'm back, like I'm in Wisconsin, it seems like I'm a little bit ahead of you guys. And yeah, I agree. I agree with Robert here. Like, you guys came and kick a field goal. Like, just go for it.
Yeah, I mean, both quarterbacks. Go ahead.
Oh, but I mean, you got to think about it though. I mean, you pretty much got a Hall of Fame field goal kicker, so it's kind of hard to just go against them all of a sudden, but we're not used to Tucker coming up like that on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, I want to see how fast the wind is, but I was going to say both quarterbacks shouldn't be affected by the wind because they both throw a pretty hard ball, so I don't think their passes will wobble that much. It says 20% chance of snow. And the wind is 16 miles an hour.
Yeah, 16 miles an hour. Yeah, that'd definitely change the outlook on the kick and shit like that. He said Johnny Cardone said it looks like it's going about 20 miles per hour out there, man. Hey, think about it, 20 miles per hour. Some players actually reach that when they're like chasing down on a kickoff return and shit like that, like the next generation stats and stuff. That's crazy to know.
So what's the score? 3-0 still. Okay.
Still 3-0. Yep. And now I'm back from commercial and they're showing the doink by Tucker.
There he goes. Yeah. So you're pretty much right where I'm at then. So okay, first and 10 at the 35 and a half. Allen in shotgun. Allen drops back, fumbles the snap, drops back, looking. Hits Stephon Diggs for 11.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. I think that's what Stephon Diggs' third reception right there. I got a little play on him over 6.5 receptions.
Yeah, and Preston just said, yeah, that's his third reception. Preston, what was the stat you said about Diggs? Hasn't he gone over in his receptions like the last?
At least 6 games or something.
Yes, he's literally gone over the last 6. He went over every game except for last game that cost me.
Oh, what a play to Brown. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
yeah, I don't know how he caught that one. Because that looked like it was basically on the ground.
Did you see that yet, Mills?
Nah, not yet. But I'm gonna just go ahead and cash it now. That's over 3.5 receptions for me at plus money for Brown on receptions. Yep. Easy cash right there in the first halftime. Now all I need is Beasley to come out and Diggs on the Buffalo.
Well, watch, because Allen's like in the pocket and he loses his footing and goes to a knee, gets back up, and makes a great pass to John Brown.
Yeah, it was. It was a good comeback on John Brown, too, in the route.
Yeah, play action. He's going deep, too far.
The guy can't even run, though.
That's Davis. That's the guy I need for the plus 1,000 for the first touchdown for Buffalo.
He's like limping.
Davis had an opportunity. He missed one in there on third down. And then I got Knox at plus 900 first touchdown.
I hit Knox for 1,700 last week, first touchdown, Mills.
Yeah, I was on that too.
That was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out Nathan. Thanks, Nathan from Australia. If you could give us a like, a subscribe, that'd be awesome. Thanks, Nathan. Must be early there. I don't know what.
It's morning. It's Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Hippo. That was Davis. That wasn't Diggs. Davis is 13. Diggs is 14.
There you go.
Now they're showing the left tackle Dawkins here. Baltimore doesn't have that great of a pass rush this year. Not nearly as good as they've been in the past.
You would think they would with Ngakoue over there, Calais Campbell, all former Jaguars right there. So I mean, I don't know why, like.
And Judon's a Pro Bowler, but they just can't. I mean, they just don't typically get the pressure like they used to. I mean, I remember all those Suggs teams.
Yes,
they always got after the quarterback.
Yeah, definitely. Even the defensive line, that's when they had big boys, man. That's when Jacksonville, we had people like Marcus Stroud, John Henderson, and shit like that,
I love those years when we had Stroud and
Peterson at linebacker, Darius at safety. Come on now.
Henderson at tackle next to Stroud. Both those boys weighed 320.
Get slapped before the game, I remember that.
Both two SEC guys, too, because Henderson played at Tennessee and Stroud played at Georgia.
Yeah, Stroud was a beast. I like that dude a lot.
So this is a big play here, 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 at the 41. I mean, they should go for it regardless what happens here. Shotgun, Allen drops back to pass, gets sacked, fumbles the ball.
Oh, get it, land it, Bill. Okay, good.
Yeah. The Bills got it, but now they have to punt.
Allen's hurt. Get up, Allen. That was Ngakoue.
GTM comes through again with the $5 donation. Thank you, GTM.
Thank you, GTM.
Much appreciated. Doing too much, GTM. Doing too much, but thank you. Yeah, Allen got cracked. In his rib.
He got hit in the back and then in the front, both.
Yeah. That was a brutal hit. 4th and 20. They punt the ball to the good-ass punt.
The wind's behind him. Yeah, the wind's behind him there.
So now it goes to, the 20, right? So.
Yep, 20. 20 on punts and 25 on kickoffs.
Yeah, Hippo, that blitz got home for the Ravens. Yeah, this is – well, now the number probably sucks, but now it's like hindsight's 20/20, right? If you had, 50?
Yeah.
Under 50?
Yeah, now it's under 40 and a half. 33 and a half. I'm about to bet something on the over here because the second half they will score. I'll wait till halftime because usually – you see a low-scoring first half, and then you see the scoring pick up in the second. You usually don't see, although the wind might affect it too. I have to look and see the rest of the second quarter. I'm not going to do anything till halftime.
Yeah, because there's 8 minutes left. Baltimore's ball at their own 20, 3-0. It's funny, too. I'm on FanDuel. The guy who's winning the $100,000, he only has 24 points. I mean, that's ridiculous. Like, that's nothing. Meanwhile, in the UFC, the guy who won the UFC thing had 1,000 points.
Did he really? So he must have hit like the upsets. He had to have the upset knockouts.
Yeah, he had. So Max Holloway, as his MVP, got him 436 points.
Wow.
Which is nuts.
Holloway did really land a ton of punches. I mean, he landed more punches in that fight than most people throw in a fight.
Yeah, that was vintage Max for sure. And Hippo, Allen only has 1 rush for 4 yards, and GTM's calling the upset now. He's saying Cleveland's going to get it done.
I like it. KC's been, their starters haven't played in 3 weeks, so I mean they didn't play the last 2. I mean the last week they didn't play. They had the bye week. This would be the 3rd week, so it's been like almost 20 days since Mahomes and Hill and Kelsey and those guys have actually been on the field.
So you think that the Cleveland Browns, has the right pedigree because they have a dual running back system. So technically, they can have the time of possession of the game and keep Patrick Mahomes off the field. So, that is a dangerous weapon right there that can oppose to the Chiefs. but I think the Chiefs are still gonna win. I wouldn't take no points or anything like that, but I don't know, man. That's shooting for the stars right there in a sense, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's happened though before, Mills.
I mean, I'll give it this: you can beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's a rivalry. That's a division game. That's some of your opponents you see twice a year. Throughout the years, their systems ins and outs. But this is a different thing. The Kansas City Chiefs, though. Man.
Oh, Sack and Lamar.
Yep, by Hughes.
Yeah, Hughes has been up there in Buffalo for a few years. Buffalo's like Seattle. It's like one of those places you go and people don't recognize you as much as they do in some other cities.
Drobny, don't want to bring that one up. That was a bad fight for everyone.
Oh, but her Buckley, yeah. It just Buckley ducked right down into the leg kick.
Hey, yeah, he kind of moved into it, right?
Yeah.
2nd and 19, Lamar's scrambling. And he gets the first.
Yeah, that's the problem. I hope that's a holding on Baltimore.
Yeah, whenever it's a running play and it's a penalty flag, yellow marker, 9 times out of 10, holding on the offense.
Take it.
Holding on Powers.
Yeah.
You're right, as long as he's not dropping back to pass, which that was pretty much a pure draw play.
Lamar Jackson, though, man, throw the ball. You can throw the ball, efficiently, just like how you did last game too. 17 completions and stuff. Mix it up with the run. We all know you're gonna run. The thing that makes it easier for the run is that you can pass too. They go hand to hand. You can't just run.
So he's thrown the ball 6 times the whole game, and Allen's thrown it 17. That tells you how much he's running.
Man, that's a flag. That's a false start, right?
False start. Yeah, they go back another half the distance. That'd be good. They're punting into the wind if you can get them to punt.
Yeah, I mean, Ravens are just shooting themselves in the foot left and right.
And the Bills are only up 3-0. That's a problem.
And I think the over was set at 50, so the under is looking beautiful.
Oh, the under. It's at 33 now live.
Yeah.
2nd and 27. I mean, what's Lamar going to do?
They got to play zone because I don't want them to be man to man with their back to Lamar and let him start running.
2nd 27. Another false start.
Jeez.
Hunt and Chubb. Let me think. Didn't Kansas City have Priest Holmes and Jamal Lewis at the same time, or was it the Ravens?
No, they had Priest Holmes and who was the other one back there? It was a good duo.
It was a good, right? It wasn't.
Yeah, he was
Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I agree with Hippo. Just punt now. Yeah, I mean they're lost. Yeah, Baltimore's fucking lost. Lamar's doesn't know what's going on.
They're down to the 1-yard line after all these penalties.
Lamar throws it to the fullback, picks up 6.
To the fullback. All people, man. Come on,
like 10.
Man.
He got 10. They were down at the 1.
Oh, the 1, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it's still 3rd and
17, 18.
Yeah, 17, 18 probably.
Yeah, Steve, I think the over has died. Yeah, third and a mile. But I remember this. Whenever I say that, I go back to the Eagles-Packers game where it was 4th and 26, and McNabb hit Freddie Mitchell.
Yeah,
in that playoff game. Oh, that was glorious. 3rd and 18.
The one I remember. Let's see how the play is first, and I'll tell you the one I remember the most.
Oh my God, he got it first down. Hollywood Brown.
Jeez, there's Hollywood with your catch. Damn it, Buffalo.
3rd and 18. That's bad.
So that reminds me. So my memory of the longest one was Jacksonville in the AFC Championship against Tom Brady, up 10, 3rd and 18, and he hits Wes Welker in the middle of the field for first down in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I remember watching that game. I think I was in Vegas, And I was like, well, they're finally going to lose. Someone's going to beat New England. And nope. Classic New England. They should come back and get it done. And there's a huge run for JK, 13.
Nice run by Dobbins. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know if you remember that game, Preston, but there was a play where Miles Jack gets his fumble, and the officials called him down, and they blew the whistle, so you can't once they blow the whistle, you can't stop it, you can't replay it. And he would have scored a touchdown on that fumble in the fourth quarter if they would have – that would have sealed the game.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I do. Nathan here says if Bill's money line comes through and Josh Allen gets a touchdown, he wins $2,000. So there you go, Nathan.
I hope I'm rooting for you, Nathan.
And I don't know what that was, a sack or a run, but he lost the
sack. Yeah, it's a sack because he just rolled out to the right and Murphy got him. But what does he do? It was an RPO. And the tackle pulled for the run, and it left Murphy one-on-one with Jackson. That's
the second time they've done that in this game. That's the second time. 2nd and 14, Jackson just throws it in the ground to Andrews. I mean,
he was open too.
Yeah. So 3 minutes. 25 seconds, 3rd and 14.
I'm super glad I did not take no over 50, I tell you that.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, this is why I'm cool with not making any bets on this stuff. Because
did you take your Saints tomorrow, or you can't bet on your own team?
No, I haven't yet, but I do think they get it done. Okay, 3rd and 14, Lamar, shotgun. Drops back to pass, looks, gets hit, throws it to no one.
That could have been picked. Dang it.
I mean, Lamar got hit hard, too.
3:20. I need the Bills to go down and score a touchdown to end the half. Be up 10-0. And Mills is like, hell no, you don't.
All good, GTM. Go out with your girlfriend. Have a good time. Go out on the town.
We appreciate the support, GTM. Have a good night, man.
4th down, punt, Baltimore. See. Oh,
that's actually his best punt of the night for him.
Yeah, it gets to the 17.
Much better than the 20-yarder we saw.
Yeah. I gotta say this. So this is a classic, like kind of old school playoff football game. Low scoring.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Defensive, low scoring. Yep.
Who Baltimore started with the ball, so yeah, if Buffalo scores here, they get the ball back second half.
Yep. And I would tend to forego any field goal that's like outside of 30 yards with what's happened so far, unless you get down to like the 10-yard line and you need to kick 27-yarder. I think they make it, but anything at 40 yards, I think is going to be really hard tonight with that wind.
Yeah, because I'm curious. I'm going to see real quick what Bill's money line would be right now. 185. I think that's not bad. Because if they get points here and they get the ball back and score again, they're going to win the game.
Yeah. I don't want to see Allen drive down the field here, though.
And they hand it off and gets 2 yards. I mean,
no, they're just running clock so that they got all 3 timeouts left. They don't want the Ravens to get the ball back. That's fine. He'll throw it on next one.
Yeah. Man. So, 2nd down now. Little run for Devin Singletary up the middle. And, Hippo's going to go in for it, taking the over.
It's at plus 188.
Yeah, but like you said, 30 points, though, to get over 32.
Yeah, but plus 188, it's nice. It's better than taking it at minus 110.
2nd and 7, play action pass. Allen hits Dawson Knox for 3 or 4.
Okay.
So 3rd and short.
They're going to take this to the 2-minute warning, Preston, and they'll wait on the 3rd down. I don't think they're going to hurry this play. I wouldn't, unless they're going to try to draw them off sides. A lot of times they'll do this and see if they can get the free 5 yards.
Yeah, 2-minute warning. So 3rd and 3 at the third, not even the 30. I don't know where they're at, like the 20-something.
So definitely some people would call this a boring game, but I like it when it's close, low scoring. I mean, there's a lot of drama in this type of game.
Yeah, I agree though on the boring part. I don't know about everything else, but I just want to see some explosive plays and so I could cash in on these goddamn props, man.
Yeah. If you're betting, over props, this game is a killer.
Mm-hmm. Especially just looking at it. I mean, the tempo and everything like that. Like the game plan going into the second half for the Ravens probably is going to be the same because it's a close game. The Bills, on the other hand, they're always trying to put up points, so that's the only good thing about them.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to bet like that, both games tomorrow, the props should come in.
Oh, both games tomorrow should be higher scoring for sure.
Yeah. Although I would caution you on betting any Mike Evans props because Lattimore, whenever he faces Evans since his rookie year, has it out for him.
Okay,
I'd bet Antonio Brown or Godwin before I would Evans tomorrow.
I'm gonna keep that definitely in consideration. I usually like all three. Antonio Brown did me wrong last game with 1 or 2 receptions. So Evans came through with like 5 or 6, even though he was banged up. Godwin, I think, left me at the altar with 5, and he needed 5.5. But yeah, definitely Godwin. So I think, like you said, if Lattimore is locking up Evans, Godwin should definitely be able to get 5.5 there.
Yeah, especially if Godwin plays the slot against.
And that's what he
PJ Williams. PJ Williams sucks.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Patrick Robinson's going to play tomorrow. I know he got dinged up.
Spoken by a Saints fan.
Yeah. No, the guy has been horrible since they drafted him.
I'm trying to think of where did PG Williams – where did he play college ball? Do you remember?
Florida State.
Florida State, okay.
Yeah.
They usually produce good cornerbacks too.
Yeah,
Patrick Robinson went there too, didn't he?
Yeah, the Saints drafted him with the 30th or 31st pick or something, and he was kind of shit. Then he went to the Eagles, won the Super Bowl. Now he's back on the Saints. He might be dinged up too.
Man, so right now, I'm going to just go ahead and put it out there. I'm taking them right now. I got my props for tomorrow. I'm taking Nick Chubb over 71.5 yards. They got Kareem Hunt at 30. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to see what they got Kareem Hunt at for receptions. And then besides that, I'm going to be looking for Baker Mayfield and Higgins receptions tomorrow. But the only thing I can get right now today is the rushing yards. So I got Nick Chubb over 71.5.
I have to look at that. I kind of like the Chubb one to get over 70.
3rd and 3, wide open. Stephon Diggs gets 3, breaks a tackle, and he's going for
Diggs.
15 more, huh? Like an 18-yard catch.
How many receptions is now? Four now, right?
I think that's 5 for Diggs. Hang on.
5?
I think. Okay. Hang on.
Okay, cool.
Let's see if it's counting that play yet. Yeah, 4. Sorry, you're right.
Okay.
Brown has 5. Diggs has 4.
Wow, this is crazy as hell. The minute I announced that line that I'm taking on Nick Chubb, literally I put it in, hit confirm, it says unavailable, and it's grayed out now.
I'm gonna look and see on my website if my website sometimes doesn't even have those until tomorrow.
Mine's too usually. Mine's just came with it tonight, so they might have it a little bit early. It's like when you have direct deposit, you know how it comes like a couple of days early.
Yeah, I just have the touchdown props. I don't have any player numbers yet, but I can go to. I have another site. I go to MyBookie AG and I can put it in.
There you go. Use that promo code Pub Sports Radio. Get you 100% match bonus.
As long as you use 100. At the 44, he hits John Brown for 7.
Man, and the reception the reception right before that, Cole Beasley missed that one. Man, I needed that one, but he's looking like he's playing banged up out here or something.
Yeah, I wish I would know that before putting Cole Beasley in my stupid FanDuel lineup. I mean, that's what, it's cool doing the DFS, but it's so flip of a coin lucky. 3rd and 4, Josh Allen shotgun at the 50. Minute 19 left in the game. And they call timeout. Okay. Not even going to get a playoff.
I'm gonna take Baker Mayfield over 263. I think he's gonna throw for 300 tomorrow, especially if they're behind. But I still like the. I gotta check the weather in Kansas City one more time before I put that in.
Yeah, and then I went with two more basketball props for tonight. I got Damian Lillard over 29.5. Not too confident on the second one, though. Trae Young over 27.5. I don't know what it is this year, but he's not on that scoring tear like how he was the last year and stuff. But I still like it.
Yeah, it's going to be 37 and no wind, no snow. It's snowing right now, but it's about ready to stop. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go with Mayfield. And although you said you had it at 71, I have it at 75 for Chubb. All right, here's the play. 3rd and 4. Allen pass, overthrows him. Damn it, Allen. They got a punt. You're not going to stay out there, Allen.
I mean,
they have to punt 4th down.
Who would predict a 3-0 game? This is like literally old school Steve McNair Ravens games, you know.
They're going for it on 4th and 4.
Are you kidding me? This is a big play, guys. I think they're going to try to draw them off sides because they have 2 timeouts left and they don't care if they get a delayed game from where they are. I don't think they run a play here.
And then Chris, I see you out there.
You're right. He just tried to do the Aaron Rodgers like yell thing and jump. Yeah, they're not running a play. Timeout Bills.
That's worth a shot. I mean, it doesn't hurt you to do that.
Seems like a lot of people do that now within the last like couple of years. Now you see that they just try to draw them off.
It happens sometimes, you know, Mills. That's the funny part is. Geez, Mahomes, 320 is his passing yards for tomorrow.
I mean, you got to see that doable, though, because if you see Baker Mayfield throwing for 300, then, you know, you got to see Mahomes throwing for 24 than Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, Mayfield's 263. It's not close to I know I see him throwing for 300, but if he throws for 270, I'll still win. And I think that if they get up, I think that's a high-scoring game.
Okay, the over punting.
Casey, I mean, I don't. Baltimore is doing a punt rush, and I'm surprised because Buffalo could run a fake out of that, which they don't.
Really, yeah, the wind is killer. That's only a 27-yard punt.
Yeah.
So minute 3, Lamar gets it back at his own 27, trying to go down the field. I gotta say, I like what Drobny did here with this Mahomes rushing, only 12 yards. That's one like decent run, and he's there.
Yeah, and Mahomes, if the game's close, Drobny, you have a better shot. If it's a blowout, Mahomes won't run. But if it's close, that's when I like that Mahomes rushing props. Whenever I think the game's gonna be close, because he'll run the ball.
Well, I tend to kind of disagree with I like that prop because I tend to see it like this. Mahomes will run it for that whenever he thinks it's smart just to get that play. So, you know, if it's on the 3rd down, if it's on the 2nd down, if he sees like he has 20 yards in front of him, he'll run that real quick, you know, just one play real quick, you know, do his little short midget run that he does across the field and get that as a smart run. So I actually like that a lot, you know, no matter what the score is, because he tends to just do that from rapid time to time. 12 yards, definitely not too much to get on one carry, like you said.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if I have his rushing prop here.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that. I don't have it on mine. But yeah, 12, I even take it at 16, you know, just because.
No, I don't have it.
Yeah, I got Edwards-Helaire at 43. I don't know. Like you said, a lot of players haven't played for 3 weeks. Leonard Fournette, though, is only at 40 yards rushing. I'm really going to take him on receptions because he's been catching all type of stuff out the backfield last year with the Jags and this year too as well. So,
is Ronald Jones playing at all, Mills?
Oh, Leonard Fournette's the starter. He got announced the starter 2 days ago.
But I heard that, but is Jones going to steal carries from him is my question.
Yeah, that I don't know, but just the whole thing of, I just kind of look at it like if he's the starter, I think he's going to get way more carries and more implemented into the game than he did last week. Just because that's the one thing about the Bucs, right? They have no running game. They're saying, so they want a running game for Tom Brady out there. And right now in the playoffs to keep the New Orleans Saints off the field, 40 yards for Leonard Fournette. Trust me, man. Not just saying it because I'm a Jaguars fan and a big Fournette fan, but that guy's a beast, man, at running, man. You give him a couple of carries, he can break it open, bust like 80 yards on one play, real quick, shifty in the backfield too, and a power back, and he's not scared. So that's the type of running back that you want in the NFL, regardless if you like him or not.
Preston, how's the Saints' run defense?
I mean, it's top 5.
Damn.
Oh, that's why I don't like the rushing. I might take that over 20.5 receiving yards, though.
So Lamar's running hurry up. So nice.
Got one timeout
left to Mark Andrews. 2nd and 2. Hurries up. Lamar drops back. Shotgun, throws a bomb. Wide open. Hollywood Brown gets about 30 yards.
That's a second catch for Hollywood.
Second or first? I thought
second. That's a second.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I could breathe now. I thought that was his first. I'm good.
And look at, just as we say, look at Austin.
Oh, wow, Austin. Shout out Austin, man. Just put 300 Ravens plus 155. So plus 155, 300. Not too good with math, but I'll just say that pays what? 355?
Like 470, 465.
You just figure 100 gets 155 times 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, 465.
So like 450. Okay. So yeah, that's what's up. Hey man, he's always doing that, man. Them random ass bets out of nowhere, man. That's gotta be a great feeling.
Baltimore used their last time out. And
they got tackle Andrews in bounds and they let him get out of bounds. Wow.
Ah, damn it.
But hey, Tucker's 0 for 2 for field goals, so.
Yep.
Oh man, that's why too. They got Buffalo got those lockdown corners out there too. Two of the better secondary out there. I forgot about that.
Jeez, Lamar only has 18 rushing yards. You said that prop was like 80?
It was like 80.
Yeah, it's 80. Yep.
Yep, it was like 86 on my book. I stayed away from it.
1st and 10 shotgun. Lamar throws it. Doesn't. Tough catch for Boykin. So
behind him.
Yeah. 3rd and 5 now. 27 seconds left, 2nd quarter.
And P, just so I clarify before I try to convince myself otherwise still to make this bet going against what you just told me. You said the Saints are top 5 in rush defense? They're
up there. I mean, I don't know for certain.
But got it. So that's the only reason I'm thinking about not taking it. But I'm just like, fuck, man, it's 40. I know if
I were to bet, I would bet Godwin props because he's the one who will probably do the best. 1st down, J.K. Dobbins.
Wow, they ran Dobbins with no timeouts. Although they're going to be able to spike it, they're probably playing for a Tucker field goal here.
Robert Land goes field goal.
Yeah, and I think Tucker will probably come out right now. 13 seconds. I would be surprised. They may throw it to the end zone one time.
One time.
Cover the end zone because they can't throw it in the field of play.
Chase Edmonds with that tackle on Dobbins right there. He has another brother. He has a brother that plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers as well. Shout out to the Edmonds.
All right, just play off and do not let them get past you, Buffalo. Timeout, Buffalo. So, P, do you think Kamara 61.5 rushing yards tomorrow or 38.5 receiving yards?
Yeah, I would take the receiving. That seems low.
Okay. I'm at the same numbers, same exact page as you, Zoe. Do you have Drew Brees at 280?
Brees I have at 274.5.
Okay. Because you had the same exact rushing and same exact receiver for Kamara with me.
Yeah, it's weird how these books do these props.
I think Traquan Smith's back too for the Saints tomorrow. tomorrow. I believe he's playing. He didn't play last week, so it's another weapon for Breeze.
Who would he put down on the bench if he's playing? Does that mean it'll just be Harris, Thomas, and Smith?
What about Sanders?
Yeah, it'd be Sanders too. I mean, Deontay Smith. The last week was the most I've ever seen him as a receiver. Wide open hits Boykin for 5.
Yeah, they covered the end zone and they threw it short because they gave it to him.
Yeah, I mean, you would think Tucker could make this. This has to be, what, a 35-yarder?
Yeah, I think it's going to be 3-3 at the half, which I might double up on Buffalo if that's the case.
Look at first career game with 2 misses for Tucker under 50 yards.
And I don't think it's Tucker. I think it's more the win. So I'm curious to see how he does here. He should make this.
Yeah, 34 yards. Yeah.
He should just go right for the middle and let the wind blow it either way.
Yeah, Nathan. So Nathan says Kamara rushing. I mean, 60, what do you say, 60, 62? Yeah, he could get it done, but if Murray is in the game and, Murray would steal carries, Murray's not going to steal a lot of receptions.
Ooh. And I remember last game, Preston, they're looking at a replay for this.
Yeah.
The last game, they were lining Kamara up as a wide receiver and had the other running back. You just said his name.
Murray Latavius.
Murray. They had him in the backfield. So
and Murray
if they run that same offense, I would add to Kamara's passing.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a high-scoring game tomorrow, maybe an over with that Saints game. Though I know people might like the under, but because the Bears, like the ball went right through the guy's hands the first quarter. And, that could have been a different game.
Yeah.
Austin likes Emmanuel Sanders props tomorrow. So, yeah, I don't know who Tampa's number 2 corner is, but if he sucks, Sanders could have a good game.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of their corners. They have
Carlton Davis.
Yeah, Carlton Davis on one side, then they got a speedster on the other side, and I'm trying to remember his name. He's fast, though.
I remember they drafted Vernon Hargraves. I think he's off the league.
Oh, he's off the team. He went to Houston or somewhere.
He went to Houston.
Yeah.
Okay, 34-yard field goal for Tucker is no good. Or did he make it? He did make it. Wow, that was close.
He made it?
Oh,
yeah, he made it. That was close.
You can't miss 3 in a row. If you miss 3 in a row, you're gonna make the winning one to win the game. That type of.
I tell you what, the wind pushed it, Mills, where it just barely snuck in.
You're saying the wind gave him the win.
Yeah, it was going left to right.
It did go in. Because when you see the replay, it looks like a miss.
That's crazy. Halftime props coming in live right now. You can get Lamar Jackson over 95 yards passing. You can go with J.K. Dobbins over 30 yards rushing. You can go with Mark Andrews over 30 yards receiving. Or else on the other side, if you guys like the Buffalo Bills, you could take Josh Allen over 139 yards passing. Or you could get the boy Stephon Diggs for over 46 yards, guaranteeing about 5 minutes. All those numbers I told you will go up by at least 3 to 5.
Yeah, so like you said, halftime, 3-3. Pre-game was what, Bills minus 2.5. My guess it's going to be the same thing.
Yeah, so their cornerbacks, Carlton Davis, and then that Jamal Dean is the fast one, and then they got Sean Bunting. That's the 3 cornerbacks that play.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll do the Taysom Hill bomb again after he threw that pick last week.
Man, it's disrespectful to Drew Brees, man, when you get goal line in there and you take Taysom Hill in there, and it's disrespectful to Alvin Kamara when you just, that's 2 different players that you're disrespecting, for that one spot. And, I get it and all, but no, it's a time and a day for it. That's more like a trick play. That's more like a reverse, but man, I don't know, man. That's just kind of disrespectful. You get down there. That's like what they do with Rivers and fucking Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, I think Hill does good when just runs up the middle. Where Hill messes up is when he holds the ball too long, trying to look for a deep bomb, and then he won't take the sack. He'll just throw it and fumble it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even place a halftime bet on the Bills. They got it juiced to minus 135 on minus 2.5. I'll wait and do a live bet in the second half and get the same 2.5 at minus 110 or 120. I'm not going to play minus 135.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather just do money line at that point. And
yeah, so
Austin's with someone in the chat just dropped the over earlier. I forgot, but he had plus 188.
Yeah, and it was 32.5 though. It's at 29.5 on my book. I mean, they got what 6 points, so that's 23.5.
Yeah, Austin Hippo took this over 32.5 at plus 188. But see, when he took it, look at that, it's 6 points now. So 33 minus 6 is 27. So he needs 4 touchdowns. So that's not impossible.
If I take 29.5, I need 3 touchdowns and a field goal. It's dropping though, so I'm waiting. It's at minus 120 on the under.
So what I did. Go ahead. No, keep going.
No, I was going to say it doesn't make a difference if it's 29 or 28, 29.5 because that's 23.5. Unless somebody misses an extra point with this wind, it could be possible. Go ahead, Mills.
Real quick, so on the passing yards right now, I think Josh Allen only has about like 130. I think Lamar Jackson is right there with him, dueling it out. Didn't really see that coming. Do you think Josh Allen's going to go over 139 yards for the second half? I tend to think he will, just because I don't think that we've even seen Josh Allen play anywhere like how we usually see him play right here. And, Ravens do have a good secondary, but Peters tends to get burned, even back when he was in his better days with KC. So I'm kind of tending going over with the Josh Allen 139, especially because, already they only got Zach Moss is already hurt. The running backs Singletary, I don't think
he should do that, Mills. He should go over 139. My only bet for halftime is I took the Bills over 15.5 points is the way I wanted to play it. So 2 touchdowns by the Bills and I cover, or 2 field goals and a touchdown I'll cover. So just need 16 points by the Bills in the game.
Oh man, see what I mean? I hate it. That whole time I took the debate and asked you guys, it just went from, well, I don't even care. The numbers ain't nothing enough to make a jump, but it went from whatever I had it at 138 to now it's at over 143 yards. But I ain't caring about 5 yards on a pass or anything. But that's just exactly how it goes. Exactly at these halftime props, you wait a minute, you wait 2 minutes, man, those numbers change instantly.
Yeah, see, he has 120 right now, Mills. So, and I think he'll play better in the second half. I think he'll clear 143. That's 263.
Right.
So
yeah, and that's a low stat for the people that don't know Josh Allen. That's just not watching him. Who don't know who this quarterback is. Who's one of the most fourth efficient quarterbacks in the league right now. That's low stats for Josh Allen. 263. Yeah, right. He usually throws for like 300 to 400. So, definitely he should be able to get that. So right now, if I was you guys, I would head over to MyBookie AG, use the promo code MyPup Sports Radio, get a match bonus as long as you're using $100 or more. I'm going to take that prop right there. One other prop that I did take, I took Dobbins over 30 yards rushing. I tend to go under with the running backs in the second half so far this season, and I think I'm winning doing that so far. I've been more successful than losing. But in this game, I already know the Ravens are going to keep running the ball. Dobbins already has 30 yards in the game right now. So those are the 2 props I'm going with right now in this second half.
Okay. Yeah, I see Austin. I saw Ravens over 13.5 total points. So they would need basically a touchdown, 2 field goals. That half point's a killer because if it was 13, that's 10 points. And you get a push. 13.5, that's unless they go for a 2-point conversion, that's 2 touchdowns. But it's all about who you think's going to win too, because I took the Bills because I think they're going to win.
Yeah, I think the Bills have outplayed them so far. I mean, I know what Austin's saying. They should have 13 points, but yeah, they missed two other field goals.
Yeah.
This is great. Now we're showing the Green Bay Packer highlights. So.
Yeah, and you love watching those highlights, don't you, Preston?
Yeah, I mean, look at first touchdown. All it was Devontae Adams. He just ran wide open, free.
You see, Ramsey was pissed because the linebacker got in his way. When you watch the replay, he couldn't get there because of the linebacker.
Oh, let me see. It's about to play on mine. Man, shout out Ramsey's one of the best defensive players in the NFL, period. Devontae Adams, though, man, that guy is just a monster amongst a monster, man. Like,
if they end up playing this I'm taking Devontae next game on a prop anyways, because whether it's the Saints or the Bucks, Devontae's going to get his.
Man, there you go. I've been on that all day. He's been at 7.5 and 6.5. This game it was only 6.5 because it was playoffs. All the other games 7.5, 6.5. I've been cashing it. I've been taking it, and it's weird, man. Well, it's not even weird. I didn't know that he throws them the ball that much. Like in certain games, he'll have like 5 receptions by halftime. I'll just sit back. He'll get up to like 9 or 10. So I'm all on the Devontae Adams over receptions prop, and I'm all on the Stephon Diggs over reception props. Been on those two all year. And my NBA prop I've been on all year so far is Christian Wood over on rebounds and points. Hit it today over 11.5 rebounds. His points had 24.5. He left me at the altar with 24.
Yeah, Devontae had 9 catches today against Ramsey.
Damn, that got
only 66 yards though. It was a low yardage output, only 66 yards. But Rodgers is always good to throw him one or a couple screen passes that are guaranteed catches.
Yeah.
Mills, you took the Hornets, right, versus Toronto?
I took the Hornets +7.
Yeah, so that looks good. They're down 3 with 13 seconds left. And that line really didn't make much sense because Toronto hasn't beat no one. They've been horrible.
Toronto hasn't beat no one. They were like -260 or some shit. They got 2 wins, and it looked horrible against my Kings, even though they did beat us. But the only thing they got going for them right now is Van Fleet, which I got a prop on over 19.5 points. I'm going to check that out in a minute. But, I mean, they overpaid for Pascal Siakam. They gave him $140 million. They thought he was the next Giannis there. He's not there yet. Besides that, they got rid of both of their starting centers, Ibaka and Paul Gasol. Powell, he hasn't really stepped up and did anything right now. Like, I don't know what's going on with the Toronto Raptors. I think they're going to trade Kyle Lowry to the Clippers and start to rebuild.
You see Harden had a triple-double today in his debut.
Someone tweeted out today, I don't know if it was true, but they said James Harden lost 20 pounds already.
Yeah, I saw a picture on somebody's Twitter page this afternoon where they showed him in a Houston, and then they showed him now with the Nets, and you could see he's lost considerable weight.
Yeah, I was telling somebody at my work, man, I actually think he did all that too, as, you know, a more cry out to just get traded, come in out of shape, you know, everything like that. That's not, I don't know, man. That wasn't even, I don't see how he did that and got away with it. He was scoring 17 points in the game. I think he threw everything and planned all that on purpose.
Yeah. Man, the Pistons are beating the Heat 90-75 in Miami. They outscored them 38-19 in the third quarter.
Yeah, and NBA is one when I was betting it a lot, it's just hold your nose and take the underdog and pray. Like laying these big points, it's just you're never going to win.
Now the underdogs are a better way to go on the overall. It's especially if you're getting. I wonder what the Detroit line was. I got to look and see what it was before.
So I'm gonna tell you the Detroit line because I know exactly because I took Miami in my parlays and I was weird. I was like, why are they only -200? So I think it was only like -4. I think Miami was only like -4 or some shit like that.
Yep, -5. It ended the Heat -5. I mean,
that game threw
crazy.
me for a loop. That game threw me through a loop. And then the Philadelphia 76ers, whoever they're playing right now, they're a plus. They gave the 76ers plus. They gave the 76ers. It went from early in the morning. It went from the 76ers -2 to right now 76ers +2. And I'm like, wait. So I stayed away from those games. Like those are just like, man, slippery spots, man.
Yeah, the only one I have on basketball tonight is I have the Trailblazers -4.5 at home against Atlanta, and Atlanta's in the middle of a back-to-back. They lost last night, and then they're playing again tonight.
Yeah, Atlanta, they're having issues with Trae Young and John Collins. And they're going at it back and forth.
Really?
Yeah, they're saying that pretty much that Trae Young ain't running the offense right and stuff like that, and John Collins, he didn't get signed in a contract, so pretty much he's going to be on his way out this year, should be traded, before the trade deadline and stuff like that, but yeah, so they're definitely.
Well, I would agree with John Collins. So there was a play, the last game Atlanta played, it was a 2-on-1 fast break, Kevin Huerter, Trae Young. Huerter gives the ball to Trae Young. He could have had a layup. Instead, he dribbles out isolation 3 and misses. And it was a layup, but he took a contested 3 instead of the layup. Yes. And then he missed the 3. And it's like, I get it's bad basketball.
Bad basketball. They trade up 2 points. Think about it. Watch this. They trade up an easy guaranteed 2 for a possibility to hit 3. Makes no sense, right?
Yeah, no. I mean, it wasn't trending on Twitter, but I saw it on Twitter, and they're like, "Great play by Trae," and then you watch it, and it's like, ugh, horrible. Man, this is nuts. The Super Bowl's already only like 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing how fast time flies, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I did put in a little bet before the playoffs started. Preston, I took the Saints plus 300 for the Super Bowl.
To win the Super Bowl or to go to the Super Bowl?
Just to win the conference.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, because I know Green Bay was pretty low for a while now.
Yeah, Green Bay was like minus 200, and I'm like, I'd rather take plus 200. I'd rather take the Bills are plus 300 to win the AFC, and the Saints were plus 300 to win the NFC. And I'm like, I'll take those odds. I'll take the second best team and see if all I need is one of the two of them to win next week. I hope the Bills win this game, and then I just need one of the two to win next week, and I'll win money.
I'll say this: it is cool that they added the extra wild card team, but for the Bills and Saints, they kind of got a raw deal.
Yeah, because they would have had a bye week.
Yeah, and then with the bye week, you saw what happened with Green Bay. They had more preparation. They knew what they were doing, because that's what happened when the Saints won the Super Bowl. They played Arizona. Arizona had just beat Green Bay. It looked great. The Saints blew them out by like 30 points. Then they beat Minnesota. Then the Super Bowl. And yeah, Chris kind of took the chalk here. Green Bay KC Super Bowl, which
that's chalky. But I mean, he probably still makes money. They're probably still both plus smaller amounts of money. All right, we have the kickoff. The Bills got the ball coming up.
And this guy's running it.
Oh, he's got Roberts. He's at the 35. That was a nice run back.
Casey Peterson in the chat saying, "Go Josh Allen." Let's go. Yeah, 3-3 still. Wind is gusting and inconsistent, making it tough on the passing game. Yeah, the wind is brutal.
I mean, look at those flags.
Yeah, I mean, it's like some of those old Packer games you used to watch where.
You see where it says Harbaugh saying the wind is even affecting the shotgun snaps?
Yeah.
That's pretty bad, because that's not that's not long for the snap to go.
Yeah, but you would think this would help, I guess, Baltimore if they're just primarily running the ball. And now you see Buffalo comes out, hands it off, gets 8.
Nice run.
8 or 9 to Singletary.
Yep. Come on, I need to come out and get a touchdown right here, and then I'll just be one more touchdown. I need to get my over on my points.
Chris Jobney say got that at plus 400. Chiefs versus Packers Super Bowl.
There you go. Well, okay, it's got to be Green Bay Chiefs in the same. Okay, I took to win the conference. I didn't need them both to get there. That makes sense.
I took Chiefs to win the conference. I think I like minus 130 or 115. I got to check. But, I took them to win the conference too as well.
So third
Handoff
down.
to Singletary. He loses probably 1 or 2.
I need Allen to do a little Lamar thing here. Get the ball in shotgun and let Allen do a draw play.
It would be awesome if Cole Beasley caught a touchdown for me, but
yeah, he still might. I mean, he's there in the slot. It's not like he's not on the field.
yeah, who would have thunk this? Your first touchdown score would still be live if you bet it.
Oh, nice fake and a pass to Knox. Knox to the 45.
Man, who the fuck gives a fuck about Knox, man? I need Beasley to catch the ball and Diggs. Damn, man. Especially Beasley.
Preston needs Beasley to catch the ball, too. He's got him in that.
Yeah, I got him in my fantasy lineup with I'm toast on. Yeah, just.
Oh, they didn't even have – they had Yeldon in the game, not even Singleton. Well, I would have known they weren't going to hand the ball off to old T.J. Yeldon, the old Jaguar.
Old Jaguar. Came from Alabama. Never did nothing. Thought about getting his jersey. Glad I held off on it.
I'm going to – yeah, dang it. I'm going to get my kids Trevor Lawrence jerseys as soon as he's drafted. Both of my kids will get it.
I mean, I'll be honest. I got to do it. I mean, why not? I finally get something to get behind. Like I said, I became a Jaguars because of Byron Leftwich. The way that he played at Marshall College when he got hurt and injured and he came back and won that game and he had his offensive line pick him up and carry him down the field. That's why I became a Jacksonville Jaguar, because they drafted Byron Leftwich and then they drafted my boy from my high school, Mercedes Lewis from Long Beach Poly High School.
You know, I've had his rookie jersey, Mercedes, and I wore it to the games for 12 years, Mills.
Right?
There you go, Diggs. Diggs gets 18.
Diggs.
Let's go. That's 5 receptions for Diggs right there. His halftime prop, all right, I'll give it to you. It was at 46 yards. Right before the halftime started, it went all the way up to 52. My Dobbins prop at 30 yards went all the way up to 35. So, I mean, got him right when they came out early.
Geez, look at this camera. Look how much it's shaking.
Yeah, I know. I thought I was like hallucinating. Like, what's going on?
Oh, that's the wind blowing that camera. That's the camera probably on top of the field goal post. Right.
Yeah. I mean, this is good for the Bills. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Yeah, I need a touchdown. The force field needs to be broken of the end zone.
Yeah, handoff. Nice run. Gets 10. Gets 12.
Yeah. Singleton. Carrying people. Beast mode.
That's where beast mode started at, man. Got drafted to the Buffalo Bills from Cal. A lot of people didn't know that, you know. So
yeah, that's what I was telling you. That's what I was telling you about Buffalo. It's like he was in Buffalo for like 3 or 4 years before he ended up in Seattle.
Yeah, it was just before he got extended for that next contract. He just played out that whole rookie contract. They didn't re-sign him. You know, he had a little bit of edge to him, you know, and they let him go. And right before that, they had J.P. Lossman at quarterback.
Oh, my goodness, J.P. Lossman. Wow.
I used to like him in college.
All right, here goes Allen out around the corner. Beats
about 6 or 7.
Yeah, he beat Bowser. That's his first real good. I mean, he had a 4-yard run and then that run. And I tell you, Lamar has not ran the ball much at all.
No.
He tried to, though. He tried to, and they got penalties and stuff, but, you know.
Yeah, he had that one big run that called back the holding. You're right. And then that hit was almost out of bounds. That was close to being a penalty when Allen's rushing out here and they're showing the replay. That guy hits him. Yeah, he was in bounds. But it was close.
Yeah, 2nd and 4 shotgun.
Yeah, what is it? 2nd and 4. Go ahead, Pete.
2nd for a shotgun. Allen looks, throws it to Diggs, but throws it in the ground, basically.
Fucker.
Diggs went off it because he saw the safety.
And now 3rd and 4.
Come on, you got to pick this up, Allen.
And then, I mean, I'll say this. You're going to get a nice line with whoever wins this game, a nice dog line if the Chiefs win tomorrow.
Yep, that's exactly what I'll be looking for, because if the Bills are like +7, I'll be all over it.
Yeah, 3rd and 4, shotgun. Allen drops back, looks, hits Singletary, gets the 1st down.
There you go.
To the 3.
Yes, sir.
Josh Allen, correct me if I'm wrong. Wyoming, right?
Yep.
When was the last time, not even a quarterback, a real player that you could recall got drafted from Wyoming? Just I want to know.
The Jaguars have Wingard at safety. He's a Wyoming boy.
Yeah, my point exactly. Yeah. So in other words, nobody gets drafted from Wyoming. Shout out to Josh Allen for coming in like Joe Flacco from Delaware and balling in the NFL.
You're a Falcons fan, right, Mills?
Oh my God, Zoe, you almost had it.
Oh, he was. Oh, Davis, damn it, he was going for him. Your boy, backup running back Brian Hill. Brian Hill went to Wyoming.
Okay. Okay.
There's a few.
But okay. I just want to know, as far as like even just caliber players that that's like, oh yeah, they got paid for a second contract and made a name. Yeah, in other words, just shout out to Josh Allen, like to make it in Wyoming, to make a name, to get drafted where he got drafted for Buffalo Bills, where they missed on quarterbacks like EJ Manuel and stuff like that, time and time again, in top 10 picks. So I mean, they got it right.
Touchdown Diggs.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. That's going to catch my first big five to score any touchdown. And I got to play on Stephon Diggs, too, for a touchdown prop as well. I minus 120, but I'm more happy on that first big five to score any touchdown. You could have got that right there on Puff Sports Radio. My bet you lunch money. I gave you 10 hot ways to get paid right there on the Twitter. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
First touchdown of the game scored with like 10 minutes left in the third quarter. Woo!
Yeah.
Crazy.
I also like Buffalo just looks like the better team though.
Like the better overall team, right?
Yeah.
Instead of like a one-play gimmick with the Baltimore Ravens in sense, right?
Yeah, it makes the extra points, so 10-3.
Yeah, I just looked and I didn't remember, but I have Dobbins for a touchdown. I had Diggs for a touchdown. So
there you go.
Here, guys, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to bounce on for a minute.
Okay. Hey. I'll take that Diggs touchdown. That's good. We got a touchdown on the board.
Not just that, man. That's another reception on the board right there. So that's 6 receptions for Diggs. I just need one more to go. But, man, I went heavier on Beasley just because it was plus money and it was a lower number. But, man, I wish Beasley would start showing up for this second half.
Let me see what Beasley – has he got a catch?
Beasley, yeah, please check that out.
He's got no catches. He's been targeted twice, no catches yet.
Yeah, I see.
It's better than my Davis. He's got 4 targets, 2 of them in the end zone, and no catches.
Yeah.
I mean, John Brown, 7 targets, 6 catches. Diggs, 9 targets, 6 catches. Man, it's just – I can't believe – okay, so Jackson does have 123 yards passing now.
Yeah. No, he had that. Yeah, he had that going into the half. That's why I said he's literally matching Josh Allen for passing yards. Who would have thought that into the first half? And, but yet his completions and stuff, like he's not really hitting no targets. So it's just weird to see him with all those yards. But, I mean, I'm glad at this. Buffalo Bills got a touchdown now. No more field goal for field goal. Let's open this game up, get some more points on there, get some more passing completions on the game right now, hopefully, man.
Yeah, he had that big pass to Marquise Brown. Brown's got 2 catches, 51 yards.
I need 3 more. 3 more for that guy. And then with Snead, I need 2 more.
9:29 left. So let's see how the Ravens do on this drive, because I think they might – the second half's definitely – well, it's already higher scoring than the first half, so.
Hey, Bill Weathers, I hear you on that, man. He said, I hate Chris Collinsworth, man. Make me want to punch my TV. And some of those announcers out there, let's start throwing them out there, man. Who's some of the names that you just hate, man, to where it's just like this guy again? Get him off. What? Joe Buck, right?
Makes me want to punch my TV. You know what's scary, Mills? In the pregame or in the postgame, both on NBC, they have Collinsworth's son, and he sounds exactly like his dad. If you ever listen to his son talk, you're like, just close your eyes, and it sounds like Chris Collinsworth.
So, in other words, the apple don't fall too far from the tree.
No. I mean, they look a little different, but their voice is identical.
Yeah,
and that's not normal. I mean, your voice probably isn't like your dad's, is it?
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
And you're right, because Chris Collins, he has that type of like high pitched voice to where he's talking. And it's just like every single time, it's like he's like, and it's like, wait, just calm down. Like I'm just asking for directions. So if you want to make a left right here, you can make a left right here. But if you want to make a right, I mean, it don't matter, man. Either way you're gonna go right. I mean, so do I go left or right? Like
Yeah, I just want to know left or right. You don't need to get so excited.
Yeah, every single time. Like he would describe that play right there with Josh Allen like something crazy. This guy right here. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna see anything better or something. Like I don't know, but I do give it to him though. Josh Allen gets all his props, but sometimes these announcers and stuff they hop over a quarterback and just give him the world after like a year or two when they.
All right, so Lamar completes to Marquise Brown. There's your third reception. He gets about 7 yards. I think it'll be 2nd and 3.
I can breathe. Let's go. Hey, everybody out there in the chat, man, do us a favor, man. You've been rocking with us all tonight. 26 viewers in there, man. Hit that like button right now, man. And let everybody know, man, we're rocking it right now for this second half, man. Come on in, tune in, rock with us.
Yeah, Robert, Stephen A., I think, his voice makes a lot of people mad. All right, 2nd and 3 here, pistol formation. Lamar with Dobbins behind him. He hands off to Dobbins. Dobbins, first down. Baltimore at the 37-yard line, 38-yard line maybe.
Nice. Dobbins right there. I mean, wow, watch this. They just took Mark Ingram out the whole goddamn lineup, man. I haven't seen him since like week 8.
Yeah, but he was inactive last game and he's inactive this game. Both playoff games. They're rocking with Edwards and Dobbins. That's their two first front backs. It has you believe it or not, I read an article, Mills, and it has something to do with their salary cap for next year with not playing him right now.
All right.
And I don't understand what it is, but I read.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I read that if he doesn't play, he counts less towards their salary cap, or they're able to cut him with no repercussions or something like that.
Yeah, and I guarantee you're right. It's all type of stuff like that goes on in the NFL. To where it's like if you get a certain amount of carries, you got to pay this player this and that, or if he's not playing for like 50% of the games and the snaps, then you can go cap free. I guarantee.
Matt.
What up? What's up, guys?
What up,
and then
man?
As soon as you come in, past Andrews, first down, nice little gainer by Lamar. Was about 15-yard pass there.
Nice.
Are you like Razor's always told me he's on the Ravens and I'm on the Bills, so we're against each other. Or don't you have any action, Connor?
Not right now. I took some props. I was on the over on this game.
Oh man, that's tough.
Shit happens.
Yeah, well, you didn't know it was gonna be 20-mile-an-hour winds, did you?
Well, I knew there'd be wind. I didn't think that bad, and I thought they'd score touchdowns and then miss 4 field goals or whatever. You can't predict that shit.
No, you can't. All right, another
especially
pass.
A guy like Tucker, he sucks.
Yeah, I mean Tucker's probably the best kicker in the NFL, don't you think?
Yeah, I think he's at the end of his career, but he was the last 5-6 years.
All right, so back-to-back 4 catches for Andrews, 28 yards, back-to-back plays going to Andrews, 2nd and 9. Lamar drops back to pass. He steps up to run, and he is sacked at the 50. Be 3rd and about 12.
4 receptions for Andrews. Over 4.5 receptions at -180 was where he was at in the beginning of the game. Got a little coffee money on that as well. So all I need is 1 more to go on that. So, but that ain't gonna do me nothing, man. I need John Brown to come through and Cole Beasley.
Man, Jerry Hughes has gone to him a couple times now.
Yeah.
Diggs got that touchdown? Nice.
Yep. Diggs got the touchdown. Did you have that one, Connor?
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, so 3rd and 13. You got Lamar and shotgun, 2 wide receivers up top, 2 down below.
Here's Lamar.
He's looking to run. He was looking to run the whole time.
Yeah,
Jeez.
He's too quick. He just flies. Yeah, he just gets in shotgun, looks around for 2-3 times, just goes berserk. Mike Vick 04 on him.
See, but he read on the pre-snap that they were. I think it's going to be man-to-man, and Yeah, it's man-to-man. So that opens up the lanes for him to run. That's why I don't zone against him. You just can't go man-to-man against him. He'll break off runs like that if you're man-to-man.
Yeah, so those live looks on those overs are looking pretty good for the guys in the chat.
All right, here we go. Oh, bad snap. Lamar corrals it, hands it off. Game maybe 1.
I was saying this,
Go ahead.
So what? Lamar Jackson last year, was his 3rd year in the NFL, correct?
Yes.
All right.
This is his 3rd.
Got it. So last year, pretty much he took a real step forward, especially in his completions. He was real accurate, at games too. Sometimes like 16 for 18 and stuff like that. This year, I think he took a step back a little bit. I'm not gonna say he regressed. I'm just gonna say he didn't perform up to the standards that everybody thought that he did last year and everything like that. But he's definitely not as accurate as he was last year.
Nice play by Willie Snead there to get some extra yards. So 3rd and 1.
Former New
Orleans Saints over there, man. I remember he played the Falcons one game and we laid him out, put him on the IR, man. Get him out of here, man.
What'd you say, Connor? You said one more what?
Yeah, I got Snead over 2.5 plus 130. He needs one more, and I got Dobbins over 1.5 plus 140. He needs one more.
Gotcha.
Catch.
Yeah, 3rd and 1. I think this is a Gus Edwards or Lamar run here.
You gotta cover Lamar on the bootleg.
Hands it off. Looks like he got it, Gus Edwards.
Ooh, it is close.
Close.
Oh, the guy up top now. He was running down short, and then he ran. So it must not have been the guy up top who spotted the ball.
Yeah, Cardone, I was going to say something too. Yeah, what's Atlanta done in 4 years?
Yeah, facts. Real facts. We haven't done anything but just develop one of the best receivers, in the NFL, the up and coming like Calvin Ridley, and just blow away games and made anybody money who had money against us, pretty much.
Man, Johnny's burning. He says we fried up them birds down here. Jeez.
I knew he was a New Orleans ain't, man, because you live out there. You was born into that, man. You didn't have a choice, man. But when y'all was wearing paper bags and everything, I remember that, man. Aaron Shook. Aaron Brooks, all that, man.
Cash it, Connor. Snead with another catch.
Yep.
I like
so
that.
9 yards.
So that gets your completion total, right?
Yeah. I just need him, Dobbins, and I got Diggs over 7.5.
Diggs has got 6, so.
Yeah. Need 2 more.
I got Diggs at 6.5 at minus 145. I seen he went up to 7.5 a little bit later at plus money too.
That's what I took.
Okay, I was gonna take it too, just because I'm like, man, he'll get 8 easy. But
all right,
yeah, I thought you would too.
Dobbins up the middle, first down, 1st and goal from like the between 9.5 yard line. Man, this one possession for the Bills, one possession for Baltimore. 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. This 3rd quarter is flying by. All right, pistol formation for the Ravens. One wide receiver up top.
Fumbled the snap. Yikes.
Fumble snap.
Oh, he fumbled.
He's running outside, and he's still going to get a yard.
Hey, it's too quick.
And powerful too. That's the thing too. Like they say. So they ask players this. They asked them, who would you think is harder to tackle in practice or anything like that in the game? Derrick Henry or Lamar Jackson? And a lot of people are saying Lamar Jackson just because of the way that he runs or some shit. I doubt it though.
I would think I'd rather tackle Lamar than I would Derrick Henry.
I was just like, it was coming out of a Baltimore Ravens game, of course, so broadcast. So, of course, that's just the matter.
All right. 2nd and goal from the 9. You got Lamar.
You got to get him there.
2 running backs, and he's almost sacked and terrible pass short of Brown. But he got rid of the ball. Hughes almost had him again.
Yeah, that's kind of the stuff Mahomes used to do too back in the day, where they wrap him up and he would do those shovel passes.
And that was a dangerous pass too, because he throws back over the middle from the right-hand side. The ball had no steam on it at all.
And Johnny Cardone, I'm glad I woke you up out there. He said I was zoned out until I heard Mills talking about Atlanta. So yeah, glad I woke you up out there, man. Don't forget about
third and goal. One back with Lamar. He drops back.
Picked.
He throws the middle. Interception. Why are you running the ball out?
Pick six.
Go Hoyer. He's gone. Touchdown Bills. And cash that over 15.5. Yes, sir.
Good shit.
Backbreaker, wow. Jackson, choke bars.
That is crazy. Looking for Andrews. He was triple coverage in there. He had a cornerback, a lineman, a linebacker, all type of shit back there where he threw it at.
This is where I want to know where 2 cents is in the chat saying Lamar Jackson's a top 5 quarterback in the NFL.
Get out of here.
That's what I said.
Who said that?
2 cents. He calls Lamar a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. And I said, he's the best runner in the NFL. I'll give you that at the quarterback position, but he's not good throwing the ball.
Yeah, 2 cents. I rock with you, man. But no, he's definitely not a top 5, man. Definitely not a top 5 quarterback. Yeah. None of these guys playing right now is technically a top 5.
Josh Allen. Josh Allen's top 5.
Let me name 4 real quick. All right, you could go with Mahomes. You could go with Aaron Rodgers. You could go with
You're gonna be hard pressed after those 2.
You could go with Wilson.
You're gonna go with Wilson over Allen this year?
Not this year. I'm talking about overall, not just this year. Oh, they're just saying this year. Oh, just this year.
This is Allen's breakout year, though. It's hard to compare because Wilson's definitely done it for longer, for sure. Yeah, I'm talking about 2020.
Oh, okay, definitely. Oh, hell yeah. Josh Allen damn near top 3. He's in the MVP race right now, especially if they beat the Ravens right now. If he put up some stupid numbers, Josh Allen top 3 right now this year.
I think Rodgers wins the MVP this year, but I think he's 3rd best after Mahomes.
I'll give it that all day.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about Zoe right before the first half, 2 minutes left. Bills were minus 185 money line.
Yeah.
Would you guys ever? All right, so for me, like I said, but pretty much all the times when I bet, I don't take negative points. So would you guys have taken Buffalo minus 185 money line, or would y'all would have more felt safer taking the -3 at like minus 110? I just want to know from your guys' perspective, because me, like I said, I tend to always get burned by those points whenever it comes down to it.
I'm a points guy. I don't in football. I always take the points. I don't bet money line unless it's an underdog that I feel like is going to win the game. But I would never. I'm not a minus money line better on games. I just don't like doing it. It's a personal preference, though. I think you make it sound like you will sometimes bet a money line if it's minus, just so you just picking to win.
Yeah, I've done it. I mean, I had RDA versus Felder. RDA was minus 200. I had 1,000 on that to win 500, and I wasn't like sweating really at all. So I'll do it a few times, especially if I like the spot. But I was pretty irritated today. I should have done Max with Connor next week. That's plus 120, and that's to me a great bet because I think Connor wins for sure.
Yeah, Austin. I am biased for Buffalo because I bet on him. And I have them for the AFC Championship. So if you want me to not be partial, sorry about that.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. You watch this game. Was Baltimore showing you? Like the whole game I've said, I have no dog in the fight. I said Buffalo's outplaying them the whole game. They've outplayed them the whole game.
Well, I just thought they were a better team coming into this game, although that drive scared me. It looked like Baltimore's going in for sure. And that pick
right, that's a backbreaker for Baltimore backers. Yeah, because it could be 10-10. Now it's 17-3. Now Lamar has to throw the ball. Lamar's probably gonna get sacked a few times, and then Buffalo probably put up another touchdown.
If I'm Buffalo, I'm running a lot of zone defense, so Lamar's not getting 20, 30-yard chunks running the ball. I'd rather him pick apart my zone defense throwing the ball than I would trying to go man-to-man and giving him the opportunity to run. He's just too dangerous of a runner.
And the really reason why that's kind of like a backbreaker, you know, more like a tombstone from the Undertaker, is because you had the time of possession for all that time, took the ball all the way down to that team's goal line. Watch this. It's one thing if you get a pick six on the 50-yard line. It's another thing if you get a pick six in the motherfucking goal line, about to
100
score.
yards. 100 yards.
Come on now. Like, that's beyond disrespectful. That's like you breaking up with your girlfriend and your boy asking, "Hey, you guys aren't dating right now, man. I ain't with her no more. You think I could get her number?" It's just disrespectful.
Yeah, they're just not a come from behind team. You know, he doesn't throw it Jackson, so that's why it's the shits.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're not out of it. 14 points. They got the whole fourth quarter, so.
No.
I'm not sitting here thinking that I've won the game already. It's just that was Johnson stepped right in front of Andrews there. He looked at Andrews the whole way though. He didn't look it off at all.
No. Triple teamed.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean there were a ton of Bill players right on Andrews. Yeah, just a bad play. No, I agree with Andrew here. Yeah, when you get a turnover in the red zone, yeah, it's just. Because, I mean, I can go back to the Saints-Packer game earlier this year when Hill fumbled the ball after they stuffed them on 4th and 2. Next play, Hill fumbles the ball. Packers get the ball. They score a touchdown. That pretty much clinched the game for Green Bay. So, yeah, so, yeah. Lamar has the ball now at the 25. 41 seconds left in the third. Shotgun. Hands it off to Dobbins. Gets nothing. 2nd and 10.
I'm surprised I'm not surprised they're running the ball. There's tons of time left, and that's the Ravens' best way. Although I do think if you have Brown receiving receptions, I do think you're going to get the over because they are going to have to throw the ball more now. And Brown and Andrews are his two main receivers. I think they should get a snap off here, P, before the end of the third quarter. I'm pretty sure they'll
yeah, they're definitely going for it. Yeah. So they got fumble, snap over the head.
Oh
safety,
my gosh!
No, he throws it out of bounds.
And that's a penalty. He wasn't out of the pocket, and it wasn't past line of scrimmage.
So that's a safety. I think that's a safety.
Let's see where he threw it from. I don't know if it's a safety or the ball at the 1. It's a penalty for sure. Lamar, he's going to get up.
How is this game going like this, man? This is like this is one of the most careless games we've seen from two more disciplined teams, man. Like I'm not even saying this. I'm just referencing this with that Pittsburgh Steelers game, probably because I seen that stupid ass turnover. I mean, stupid ass mistake, and it reminded me of that game right there. Just two reckless mistakes from two real disciplined teams that you wouldn't expect in playoff times now.
Yeah, in the chat, Nathan says he does quite a few money line bets. So I think it's really a personal preference thing there. And then Hippo's asking, is Lamar dead? I think I saw him move, Hippo. I don't think he's dead. He did move. So it wasn't there was no sniper at the top of the stadium or anything like that got him. He's alive.
Yeah, Baltimore's done, Bill. Yeah, I mean, I think Baltimore was done for a while.
Well, I thought about betting that -3 at the half, but I didn't like the juice on it. So, but I already hit the over point, so I'm happy with taking the points instead. So, Connor, how's your day been going on your other stuff? How's college basketball and everything been treating you?
It's been pretty good. You know, a ton of basketball, so pretty good. UCLA knows me here, but you know, it's how it is up and down in college basketball. But I hit like probably 66%. So
okay, UCLA's been playing really well lately. Go ahead, Preston.
I was just gonna say today was the perfect fade spot at Michigan. They laid an egg against Minnesota.
Yeah, my Wolverines were due to lose. For sure.
Yeah, I took them.
Oh, you took Minnesota?
Yeah.
Nice.
I had some good wins like Colorado, Alabama, Pittsburgh, Missouri. I had the Ohio State game over, Minnesota. Then I had Northern Colorado, Belmont, my over-unders hit. Arizona State, Oregon State. But these are my bad ones. Toledo, bad. Holy Cross, and Kentucky was real close. I thought they'd cover that 3.5. They lost by like 6. That's about the UCLA one's the bad one. And Boston College, I took the +5. They lost by 10.
Is Connor? Is anybody out for Gonzaga? They're down by 5 right now, and I can take them -6.5 in the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them. I just saw that. I actually took them, and I haven't took Gonzaga all year. Really, I've took them like once.
They're playing St. Mary's, right?
Yeah.
St. Mary's has got a few guys out. I can't believe it's going on. I might play it live. I had the Pistons. I had the Pistons and the Grizzlies, so I just wanted some money. I might take that Gonzaga, get my money back.
Yeah, it was 6.5. Now it's 7.5. I'm still gonna bet it. Because weren't they favored by like 15 or something like that? Gonzaga was.
Yep. Yeah, it was -15, -14.5.
All right, we got 3rd and 33 here, guys. Let's see is that RG3 at quarterback. Quarterback draw. He actually breaks a tackle.
They got
He's
20
out to the 20, so they're punting the ball from the 20. That was a good run by. Oh, it wasn't even RG3. It's Huntley that's their quarterback. That is the Utah Utes rookie quarterback from Utah. I thought it would be RG3, but he must be the 3rd quarterback.
So here's one from you from Big Show. I don't know who Cactus is.
Why did? Oh no, he's asking why Harbaugh resigned his khakis. Harbaugh khakis. Yeah, he was going with blue pants at the end of the year. I don't know why. You know, he had commercials with those khakis a few years back where he was doing that, but I guess his payments for wearing khakis ran out, so he got to choose what he's going to wear, and he went to the navy blue. And Hippo said Lamar just changed his jerseys. Well, Huntley isn't as fast as Lamar, but Huntley's a good runner. I watched a lot of his games at Utah. He's not that great. He's probably at the same level passing the ball as Lamar. So, but he's not as fast as Lamar.
So it's not a drop off. So I still got my props alive. In other words.
Yeah, I mean Huntley can throw the ball. I mean I'm sure Connor watched some Huntley when he was playing for Utah. He's not a terrible backup, but he's more of a runner than he is a passer. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and then, I mean, being down, 14 right now, I think, no matter what, they know they have to pass the ball, no matter who's in there at quarterback.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see. I mean, when you get hurt like that, they either had to call a timeout or let Lamar take a play off. So I'll be curious to see if Lamar comes back because that was the one play he had to sit out.
Yeah, I mean, 14 minutes, Bills ball. Bills are probably just going to try to run the ball here, short passes, get down the field, a few more points. Yeah, games tomorrow should be a lot more engaging, I think. Saints game's late. It's like 5:30 Central, I think.
Yeah, I would say 6:30 my time in the East. So, yeah, they went with it's earlier than today, P, because I think the first one today was at 4:30. Tomorrow's at 3:30, and then I think the game after is 6:30, I think.
Yeah, and I mean, everything I've seen looks good for the Saints injury-wise. One of their guys got COVID, but I don't think it matters much.
Okay, 3:05 Eastern for Browns Chiefs, 6:40 for so 5:40 your time, Preston, for your game.
Yeah, and Traquan Smith's back, so yeah, they're gonna have four solid receivers tomorrow.
So you don't get to watch Callaway play, huh?
Yeah, Marquez probably won't be in the game.
See, so they already got that prop that I like for the game. They got the Big Four to score first touchdown, -120. Big Four being Taysom Hill, Travis Kelce, Nick Chubb, or Kareem Hunt. And that's kind of weird that they put Taysom Hill. Oh, my bad. I was about to say, never mind. Yeah,
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say, man. I was about to say, what the hell is going on?
I've never seen a bet like that. So you have a bet minus 120 on all 4 of those players to get the first touchdown?
Yes, sir. It's called the Big Four, score first TD. So if T. Hill, Travis Kelce, Nick Chubb, or Kareem Hunt scores first touchdown by crossing goal line, minus 120. I've been betting it like so far in these games so far. So like it cashed for me in this one, cashed for me in the last one because I think Adams had it or something. But I love them, you know?
Yeah. Well, you would think Buffalo would come out running the ball, but their best running plays are Josh Allen on short passes. He gets a little 4-yard pass. He actually ran the play with 5 wide receivers, nobody in the backfield. Buffalo's running game is average at best, so you might see Allen throwing more short passes to complement, but I think you might see Singletary get the ball here, 2nd and 6.
Isaiah McKenzie breaks 1 for 7.
Man, Isaiah McKenzie had a hell of a game last week. I mean, he had 3 touchdowns last week. And he's not one of their featured players.
Yeah, Bills are just the better team.
I'm curious to see
for the Ravens plus 13.5, plus 190.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this, Connor. What would you think the line would be set? Buffalo at Kansas City. Do you think it's like a 7-pointer, or you think it's like a 4 or 5-pointer?
I don't know. I think it'll be anywhere, from 5 to 7. I think it'll be maybe like 6.5, 7. I think it's going to bounce from there.
If I can get Buffalo minus plus 7, I'm going to be taking Buffalo next week.
Yeah, and I don't know if you will. I think it'll be like 6, right in that area. I'm pretty sure.
You would think today the public is eating on these results.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the public is cashing today. Oh, that first game in Green Bay? Yeah.
Oh, that was a big, the Green Bay was a big public bet. Do you think Buffalo was a public bet, though? I heard a lot of people on Ravens today.
Buffalo was a public bet. Yeah. You heard it from too many people that bet. So.
Yeah, I just heard a lot of people telling me they're betting Ravens. And I'm like, I don't know why. I'm on Buffalo minus 2.5. I was surprised the line wasn't 3 when I bet it like on Wednesday. I was like, why isn't this Buffalo minus 3? That scared me a little bit that it was 2.5. I felt like it was a trap a little bit, but feeling pretty good right now.
So this is a big play, 3rd and 7, 12 minutes left. Allen in shotgun. See if he gets the first down. Drops back. Gets it wide open. Diggs. Wide open.
There's your Diggs drop.
There we go, baby. Over 6.5 receptions, man. Felt so comfortable on it when it came out. Like I said, that was where it was at earlier. Later on, it got to 7.5 at plus money. I should have doubled up on it because I guarantee you he's going to get one more catch. He's the type of shit, what you call a closer. They're going to give him the ball to close the game. Connor Mack, you're up next to cash it.
Yeah, one more.
So you had 7.5 on it, Connor?
What's up?
You had 7.5 on Diggs?
Yeah, 7.5 at was it plus 115?
Yeah. Chris,
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
115.
Go ahead, Pete.
So Connor cashed Diggs, another catch.
There you go. Nice catch by Diggs, Connor.
You know who brought that up to first when we did this was Big Show.
Oh, did he?
Big Show in the chat, every time we covered a Bills game, would say Diggs reception 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he would keep telling us that.
He's the best receiver in the NFL this year, Pete. I mean, he is the best receiver in the NFL.
I mean, I hate Green Bay, but I'd say Adams.
He has the most.
Well, you might say Adams, but look at the stats, and I think Adams didn't have as many yards.
He has the most receptions, definitely in the NFL. But what Big Show would do is he would bet, and it's a prop that he would hit 7, 8, 9, 10. I think they're like plus 4,000 or some shit. So if he hits like the 9th catch, the 10th catch, or something like that, you have to hit them all in a row or something crazy. But yeah.
So Allen is going out wide. Bowser's chasing him. Bowser shoves Allen out of bounds, and Allen absolutely bulldozes a coach or some guy on the sidelines not wearing a jersey. Absolutely just trucked it.
Some guy.
Oh, hell yeah, he did.
Oh,
He didn't
shit.
hold back. You want to know why he didn't hold back? Because that was the opposing team sideline. He went full speed. He said, "You're gonna beat my motherfucking slow down brakes on there." That was for real.
230-pound, 6'4" quarterback running your ass straight over.
Y'all remember when the Jets player sticked his foot out and tripped that player on the kickoff return? That coach.
I'm trying to remember.
That's Mike Tomlin, right?
No. Way before that. It was a Jets player. He literally kicked his foot out and tripped a player on a kickoff return. Way before all that type of shit. I'm talking about when Connor, you remember.
Yeah, I remember it. It was a while back. It was funny.
Wow, Nathan is saying he thinks the Bills will be a +7.5 at Kansas City. I would love that, Nathan.
I think the book. Yeah, I think they'll set it at that 6.5, 7.
Oh my God.
Going deep, double coverage, over through everything.
Well, we'll see how big. Let's see tomorrow. I mean, the Chiefs win 52-0.
Yeah.
If it's as kind of a struggle tomorrow, a little bit, maybe it just a little bit changes at a point.
Yeah, I mean, I have the Browns +10 tomorrow. If I agree with you, if it's a touchdown game between the Browns, it's going to be lower. But if it's a 21-point win by KC, everybody's going to be on KC. See that Bills learn they are not trying a long field goal. They're not trying a 56-yarder here. They're punting.
Yeah, and they're punting
into the wind.
Yeah, there you go. It bounced because I was like, geez, that was a bad punt.
That was a good bat. Lucky roll.
They got to the 9. Yeah, Austin, you might be live with your +13.5 here now.
Yeah, what is it? They're up 14, and Baltimore's getting the ball. And there is, what time left? 9 minutes?
About 9 minutes. Yeah. They'll probably get 2 more possessions.
Man, this isn't going to be good for Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens, to go into the offseason. To lose like this, only put up 3 points right now, and they're not, get nothing established. Came up short last year in the playoffs, overlooked Tennessee Titans, got beat by them, eliminated quick. Got 1 win under the belt now, everything like that, became a favorite for some people out there predicting in the AFC. Now they're coming up with only 3 points now. That's not going to be the headline you want to portray.
No, I don't think Lamar Jackson's really proven himself in the playoffs. He got 1 win, his first win, but I think he's got a lot more work to do to prove people he's a good playoff quarterback.
Yeah, they're not going to win playoff games running it, and he can't throw it. It's just, it's not going to happen.
I agree with you. Not a good look.
Bill's saying to put in Trace McSorley for Baltimore.
They might, because Huntley's a running quarterback. McSorley went in that
Cowboy game.
Pittsburgh game, wasn't it? When RG3 got hurt.
RG3 got hurt, and he put up some good little passes. I remember it was somebody that came in that was passing for the Ravens. So I was like, oh man, he finally made some props come alive for me.
Yeah, it was Trace McSorley that was the guy out of Penn State.
So that's not the same guy that was just in there that was running it.
No, that was Huntley.
Got it.
Huntley's more of a running quarterback.
That's Brant Huntley from UCLA from Green Bay?
No, this is
okay.
From Utah. Tyler Huntley.
Okay.
Brett Hundley, I think he is on the Cardinals maybe as a backup, I think. At least last time I knew. Right. I know that was one of Preston's favorite quarterbacks because he got some run when Rodgers got hurt.
Yeah, so I went to the game when they played the Saints when Rodgers got hurt the next week in Lambeau. I was at that game. That was glorious. Watching Michael Thomas run up and down the field. I mean, they only won by, I think, 7. I think it was like 24-17 or 26-17, something like that. But, yeah, it was a great game to be in Lambeau with my Saints jersey, just clowning those fools. Loved it.
I would agree with you, Austin. They need Brown is a good small receiver, but they need a big receiver for more short yardage type stuff because Brown's more of a burner. Hollywood Brown is, and they need more of a possession type because anytime the Baltimore needs a short pass, it's going to go to Andrews because he's their best. They need a guy like Chase Claypool that the Steelers got, somebody that has a body like that.
They need a whole wide receiving core. They got one decent player in Brown. That's about it. But they need
Andrews is good though. Andrews is good.
He's a tight end. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's Pro Bowl. But no, wide receivers, man, he needs a veteran back there. Like Brandon Marshall in his prime, somebody like that. Like established veterans. That can go out there and put up 1,000 yards. He needs Keenan Allen. He needs players like that.
Thanks for the update there, Aaron. I took Gonzaga -6.5, so I like seeing him up 7.
Yeah, I was going to be. When you took that, I thought the game was in like the second half. I know it was in the first half.
In the second quarter.
I mean, you could have taken, money line. Yeah, I'm sure it's -300, but it's like that's a huge line advantage you're getting from pregame.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gus Edwards just got the first down.
Well, it's 7:45. Let's see how much clock they have to burn to get down the field because they're not going to be the fastest moving team here.
I love Bill.
Hurry up.
McSorley's hurt. There's no hope now for Baltimore.
Huntley is playing, and he's trying to throw. He tried to throw to Andrews there and didn't get it there.
Motherfucking Brown, man. How you going to – come on, man.
They need to hit Brown on short passes. He's not going to hit a deep ball to Brown, I can tell you that.
Crazy how this is falling off.
7:29 left, 2nd and 10. Baltimore the ball at the 27. Huntley in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, looks over the middle, tip ball, caught, almost picked off, but caught by Snead.
Yeah, this is the Willie Snead game.
That was dangerous when that ball got tipped because Johnson broke on it and almost got it. 3rd and 8.
One more for Dobbins. Going to Dobbins.
They might run a screen pass, something like that for Dobbins. I mean, he's got to throw something he can complete, and I don't think they have a lot of faith in him throwing 20-yard passes. So I think it's going to be short stuff. See if Dobbins isn't even in the game. I think that's Edwards back there. I can't tell though. Oh no, it's Justice Hill, and that pass was terrible.
Yeah, he rifled that one to him.
Way over Dez's head.
4th and 8.
This is how the Ravens go out? Seriously?
This is it.
Like what? Like I thought Lamar Jackson was gonna come out again like how he did last game. Like when he came out, and won the game and threw a touchdown and shit. Like where's he at? Come on, man.
Snooze.
Dez was looking for. Sorry, Connor. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying they drove down there that first drive and they missed the field goal. They missed another. They can't get it in, and then of course the pick six. That's the game. That's the backbreaker. That was it.
Yep. And so 4th and 8 at their own 28. They're going for it.
There was a bomb wide open, and he overthrows them. That would have been a touchdown.
Oh, Mark, that's Brown. And he missed him. Buffalo.
Wide open. That's a touchdown.
Yep. He didn't even have to – see, that's what I was telling you earlier, Preston. Why throw it out that far? I mean, Brown had that guy beat by 5 yards.
Yeah. Horrible. And now Buffalo's in field goal range.
Yeah, I mean, that's the game right there, I think.
You think? Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Dale Hearn line, Chick Hearn, whatever the hell, man. Refrigerator. You already know, Connor.
Big Show's asking you,
for the Saints that they'll give up tomorrow.
Yeah, what will they give up?
I mean, I think they win probably like 31-24, probably 24. I think Godwin props are great tomorrow. I wouldn't take Evans props, but I would take Godwin props because I know their 2nd and 3rd corners aren't that great. Janoris gets beat left and right.
You guys got the Jackrabbit back there? Yeah, he definitely is used to getting beat over there in the Giants.
Let me see what Godwin's reception prop is. Maybe I take it. So Godwin, got to get through the first game. All right, there's Brady, Fournette, Evans. Godwin's 5.5 receptions, Pete. You think he gets 6?
Yeah, I think he'll get that.
All right.
I mean, the Saints can't play that, and that's the deal. The Saints can't play better than they did already against this team. They won 38-3. Like, they can't beat that.
Oh, it's not going to be. Yeah, it's not going to be a blowout like that. It'll be closer. Yeah, Chris, I don't. Maybe Yeldon plays now that they're up by 14 with the ball, but I don't see Yeldon get much play. It's almost all Singleton tonight.
Wait, what? Somebody has Yeldon in a lineup or something?
Yeah, Chris says he needs Yeldon to play. So, I mean.
God damn. I get it, though, because Zach Moss is out and all, but yeah, right, man. You ain't going to see Yeldon get no plays. Maybe some snaps in the backfield, some screens, but not now because they're up. So, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think you're going to see Singleton here mainly. He did say Yeldon was on the field a little bit. I mean, he is the backup, so. But I think at this point, they're probably not going to trust Yeldon on handoffs. He hasn't played all night. He hasn't got a handoff all night. And they're trying to run clock.
Kind of like Bill. You know who also hates Baltimore is Tom and Tom from the horse stream. He hates
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Singletary's in there.
Where are they at the 30? Yeah, they're going to – I think they'll punch this in. Oh, my God. What are you doing, Josh Allen?
Oh, he's running back. Throw it out of bounds if there's nobody open. He's going deep. That's way too deep. It's almost in the stands.
I mean, why not hand it off there? Like, that just –
Yeah, they don't trust their running game that much. I mean, they're not a great running football team. So I thought they would go with shorter passes.
Mm-hmm.
But they're just showing
just be Josh Allen.
You're gonna get a fair amount of points next week with the Bills, I think.
They're actually showing how much the wind is affecting the passes there. They were showing how the ball's moving so much in the air when they're throwing it.
Yeah, second and 10. Now they run it and they lose 2 yards. I mean,
yeah, well, they're just running clock there. But this 3rd and 12. Like I said, it's not 100% over. I don't think they would even – do they try a field goal from here? Because the chances of making it with this wind is slim to none.
Hey, Zoe, I get it. Sometimes, on those sports broadcasts, I'm watching them, when the game's a blowout and the announcers want the people to stay in tune, they give them fake hope and shit like that. Lamar Jackson's not playing for the Ravens. This game is over. Over.
I hope you're right.
This game is over.
Yeah, no, the Bills won the game.
Lamar
3rd and 11, Shaq.
We're not letting the clock run down.
Call timeout. Yeah.
Yep.
5:42, 4th quarter. Bills up 17-3. Yeah, Robert Talking Hands did pretty good today overall. I think the panel did. Max was the big one. Yeah, Buckley was tough. Condit was good.
Condit was good. The underdog on Edward was the play, man. So if you guys got that, like I did, early value, even if you got her at even money, like how she still stayed at, that was pretty much a good play on there too.
Yeah, I had Edwards plus 130, but I don't know how many. I didn't hear anybody who was on Woo. I didn't hear anybody picking her.
I would say I watched one fight of Woo Tuesday or Thursday night when Mo and Show were doing Twitch, and I was like, "You can't bet this girl. Like you just can't."
Yeah. So certain people had her. I will say that, they're like, "Oh, you're on the Edwards hype train," and I'm like, no, actually, I seen her play a while back, right? And I seen that she got called up on short notice. So I was like, "Oh, okay, let's see what she can do." But the whole thing was this. If Wu was fighting Betch Kohara, I was going to bet Betch Kohara. I was betting Betch Kohara before she had to pull out anyway, because it was at even money. So, it was really more of a fade on Wu. And then on top of it, it was like, oh, okay, I actually seen Edwards. And I think that, when it comes to women's MMA, she was way better than Wu.
Yeah, so 4th and 6.
Yeah, they played it safe. They threw a short pass out in the flat. I don't know if they go for it here or if they actually try to kick a field goal. Their kicker pretty badly missed a shorter field goal than this. You remember, Preston, in the first half?
Yeah, this is right around there. This is probably, 40, 41. My guess is they kick it.
Well, throwing that short a pass, it looks like they're Are they punting it? Looks like they got the punt team in, or the kicker is standing way back behind the line of scrimmage. You can't. No, there's a holder there. They're definitely trying to field goal. I see the holder now.
Yeah, I think they're going to kick this.
It was weird, though, because the kicker was like 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage. What's the big delay for here? Why is the game clock? I mean, this should have already kicked this. 44 yards. I give this guy 25% chance of making this kick.
Yeah, I just saw the game cast, so I know what happens. Yeah, and he missed. I mean,
was that 4 or 5 tonight? Misses.
Yeah, I think that's 4, but
4.
And all the players are coming up and patting him on the shoulder pads, like, "Yeah, we understand, dude. The wind here, fuck out here tonight."
That's crazy.
Yeah. Purple Nemo. The under is a casher. Imminent Hippo needs Baltimore plus 8.5, and Jose actually has Baltimore plus 9. I know he has that in a tease. Austin picked War and Accident and Watcher. One is Wild. Live bet under 26.5, looking good. Yeah, my only worry actually with, I think it's Wednesday, kind of like Buckley this week, is that Munir Lazez against Worley Alves.
Oh, man, don't call. Okay.
Every single person is picking Lazez like he's some like smasher.
He had that one big win. I hit him at like plus 300 in his last fight in the spring of the 2020. So
yeah, I got him at minus 190 and all, but to me too, it's just like more of a fade on Wally Alvarez too. But I feel you 100%, P, man. Like when everybody's on him, and it's just kind of like a new guy that only really has like 1 or 2 wins. If it was like a Holloway or something where everybody knows that guy, then it's something different. But man, don't say that though, man. Don't say that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not betting it, but like people are acting like this guy is, like the best striker in the world because he beat he beat one guy in the UFC who gassed out after 3 minutes.
True.
Al Hassan, right?
I'm pretty sure he's not the best striker in the UFC, but yeah, that's the way they're treating him.
Hey, Connor, I want to ask you something right now because I got halftime props for basketball. Do you see the Gonzaga and St. Mary's game going over 75? Do you see the California and Utah game going over 70 for the second half?
I don't know about that, Cal. They're just bad defensively. They were pretty good. The games are under, but their best player's been out. I don't know. I like the under a little bit. And then the Gonzaga, it's just St. Mary's plays the slowest pace in the country. It's just snail. And Gonzaga could score 100. But what's the score here?
Somebody said they were up by 7.5, so I imagine it's still about halftime.
Yeah, it's 32.
Gonzaga only 32 points. That's crazy. Usually they're over 50.
Yep.
So you like the over probably then, over 75 for the second half? Because I'm gonna parlay 2 of them. That's what I'm about to do. Oh shit, never mind. No, I could only take this now. Yeah, so you like the over? You like the over 75?
I don't know. I think it'll be close. I wouldn't take it. I think it's too iffy.
What about?
I mean, they scored 57 in the first. I think they could get there, but like I said, St. Mary's is so fucking slow. It's boring. It is bad. They are slow. But Gonzaga is so good. It's all about St. Mary's score because they're gonna hold the ball till the last second of the clock.
There you go, Connor. J.K. Dobbins, second catch.
Yep, J.K. Dobbins cash
it.
Yep, nice. And then I would tell the people that have the plus 13.5 and the plus 8.5, you're alive right here because Buffalo's playing deep coverage and Huntley should be able to complete like 5-yard passes, taking them down the field here. A couple short passes, look short again. Another 10 yards. Another one to Dobbins. So I think that those people are live at this point because I do think that they're going to play soft. Buffalo still has 2 timeouts left. That's why Baltimore's got to be careful. Buffalo's got to be careful here. You don't want them to go down and score, and then they stop you 3 and out.
Hey, what do you get to the line of scrimmage there?
Yeah, let me second. I mean, at some point, Buffalo will stop playing this defense, and they're going to come up and making complete passes. But for right now, they're letting them run clock.
Yeah, 4 minutes. Holding the ball way too long.
Yeah, he needs to get rid of it. Throw it away.
He got sacked. Oh, they're calling it a fumble. I think it was a sack. Fumble.
I think he was down.
Yeah, I think it's a sack.
Yeah.
He held the ball way, way too long.
And that's what you get when you have a rookie.
Connor, Aaron's asking, would you recommend taking the Hawkeyes minus 9.5 against Northwestern tomorrow?
Yeah, I've already looked at that. I just don't love it. I like it, but that's starting to get there. I mean, it's under 10, but you'll see a weird road. They're not a great – I mean, they're a really good team. They're dominant at home, but you'll see it like Michigan today. Minnesota's better than Northwestern, but I don't know. And that's the early game tomorrow, I believe. Sometimes those early Sunday games I'd be cautious of it. I mean, I think they can cover that, but I'd watch out for it.
Yeah, now you're laying almost at double digits. Yeah. Austin.
What's your reception prop for Brown Mills? He just caught another one. What's the prop?
4.5, man.
It's at 3 or 4 right now. I'm gonna look.
He's at 4, man. So he's at 4.
Keeps it short. He's got 4 for 87. I mean, they're giving him these yards. 3 minutes left.
Like with Beasley coming up short.
Yeah, Beasley did nothing. He didn't even get one catch.
No catches.
I can't come up short like this on both of these receivers, man. At 4.5 at plus money.
Yeah, 2nd and 10. Yeah, now Buffalo's actually playing defense. At the 19, Baltimore. 3:07 left in the game. Huntley in shotgun, drops back, looks, gets blitzed, avoids it, runs, gets 10 yards and a first down. Nice play by Huntley.
Here's their chance to score. 3 minutes left. If you give this up, Buffalo, you better play some damn offense and get a first down to end the game.
Yeah, this is what I hate about the NFL is, they play too soft for too long, and they just let them get down.
Yeah. I mean, if they would have played their normal defense, Huntley can't beat them over the top, if you ask me.
Yeah.
1st and 10 at the 8, hands off to Dobbins, loses 3.
There we go.
2nd and goal, 2:55 remaining.
Yeah, Huntley's going to have to throw for it if they're going to get it.
What did I say earlier about NBA dogs, though? You see this? The Hawks are up 7.5 versus Portland.
That's all right. I think Portland comes back. They're a maddening team to bet on because they can look really good one night and then they can play like a doormat the next night. All right.
Throws in the end zone, doesn't get it. Look to Andrews, 3rd and goal.
I just took the over in that second half over 115. I love both those teams scoring, and I love both of them because they don't play any defense.
Which game are you talking about?
Hawks and Blazers.
Gotcha.
Yeah, right. 3rd and goal. So they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. So maybe they'll try to dump something off here.
Yeah, they might go short here.
Shotgun formation, Huntley in the backfield. Looks like he is. Dobbins left to him, snap. Hits Dobbins, drops it. Wow.
Dobbins.
2nd time he's dropped a wide open ball. That's kind of a shit throw, but still should have caught that.
Well, the first one, he definitely dropped a good pass. I mean, that first one was right in his hands. Lamar threw him in the first half.
Yeah, that's brutal. 4th and goal at the 10. This is going to be tough.
I mean, they were doing exactly what you're thinking, Preston, getting it down to the 5 or the 4 if he caught that ball.
Yeah.
All All right, here we go. This is pretty much the game.
4th and goal, shotgun, hikes the ball, touchdown. Did he catch it? No. Good defense by Andrews.
Andrews drops it.
Yeah, that was a tough catch, though. He could have maybe hauled that in, but that was tough.
I mean, these drops are killing him. That one was tougher than the Dobbins one, for sure.
Yeah, because it did hit his hands, but then he had 2 Bills guys coming right on.
But if he would have caught it right there at the top, he would have pulled it in, and it would have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
But the bobble just cost it. I mean, they got hit pretty quickly. All right, so
I wouldn't say it's game yet. I know Aaron's saying that it's game. They have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, so they might get the ball back right under 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, they would need to score and get an onside kick, basically, because Buffalo's going to just run the ball here. They're going to get the ball back because Buffalo's not going to be able to get it on the ground. Buffalo's going to punt the ball at 2-minute warning.
You don't think Josh Allen's just going to use those legs right now and show everybody?
No, I mean, I don't think so. I don't think they're going to get much on the first 2 downs. I'd rather go shotgun and let Allen run a draw play or something like that. I think you're going to get more out of that than you are handing the ball off to Singletary.
Oh, hell yeah. Agree. Everybody out there, man, do us a favor, man. Hit that like right now. Thank you for rocking with us, man. This whole Saturday night right now. We got 30 live viewers in the chat right now. Appreciate everybody for tuning in for Pub Sports Radio out there. We had a new viewer.
Here you go, Chris. Yeldon's in the game. I think Yeldon might get the ball for you, Chris.
Who?
Yeah, Allen. I formation, 236, hands it off. Only got 2, maybe 3. 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, 2.5 left.
Now, the Bills coaches did that for Chris to get him a little Yeldon love for his first carry.
There you go. Was that his first carry?
Yeah, I think so. Let me look. Yeah, 1 carry for 3 yards. Yep. And 2:30 left. I'm pretty sure they're going to run the ball here again. They're not going to throw it. They're okay with punting it at the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, is this going to be Jimmy Graham 2.0?
It may be. Huntley may go down and score with no time on the clock. That was a hell of a catch, Preston, by Jimmy Graham, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. Jimmy Graham this year played very well for Chicago.
All right. I think that's Yeldon still in the backfield.
Ooh, offsides.
Wow. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
Man, I need Baltimore to get the ball back, man, and throw it to Brown. Come on, man. That was stupid.
Now Yeldon's definitely getting the ball. There's nothing to be tricky about this. Can Baltimore stop a 2-yard run?
Yeah, because first down, that's game. They'll knee it out.
Yeah, first down, they can take a knee to end the game. That offsides is a killer. 3rd and 7.
Yeah, because they weren't going to get 3rd and 7 because they're running. Okay, they run it here, 3rd and 2. I guess he didn't get it. I don't know why. It looked like he started 9 yards in the backfield for that run.
He might have been 9 yards in the backfield.
Like nothing worse. I forgot who ran the play, but it was like 4th and 1, and they ran a pitch out, and their speedster receiver's like 8 yards in the backfield. You know, and it's just like now you have to get 9 yards on a 4th and 1 instead of a QB sneak.
Yeah, and Josh Allen lined up to see if he could get him to jump again, and Baltimore did not jump. So 2-minute warning.
Yeah, they're punting.
Pretty sure you'll see the punter here, guys. You can see
I mean, right here, this is just teaser stuff. Yeah, the +8.5, the 13.5.
Yeah. Austin and Hippo have a lot of interest in this last drive. I've never liked it when a team loses a starting quarterback. It's kind of a bad way to win, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I like beating teams full strength. Like, I want Tom Brady to play the whole game. I think the Saints beat him, but I wouldn't want him to get hurt in the game. I want them to beat the Bucs full strength. I don't think Pete cares, though. As long as he gets a win, he doesn't care if Brady gets hurt.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter because Green Bay's sitting at home waiting to find out who goes to Green Bay next week. I mean, man, because even like the Chiefs defense stinks. So Green Bay could maybe beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
That would be a high-scoring Super Bowl. I think Saints or Green Bay against the Chiefs is going to be high-scoring.
Yeah, Saints lost to him 32-29. That was Breeze's first game back. He couldn't even throw the ball. And, you know, they kept it pretty close.
Yep.
Yeah, Austin's here hoping for Huntley to get that points on the board.
Too bad that Austin, they won't be willing to kick a field goal. It's interesting how this live betting has changed the games where people are putting in 13.5s, 8.5s and stuff live in the second half. It didn't used to be that way. You only used to be able to bet first half, second half, nothing else.
Yeah, like that's why when like I was in Vegas for a bit, I used to only bet in the casino. I didn't even do the apps but yeah, that's the way you win, you know, taking those second half lines, live lines.
Yeah.
You just can't get the big money down on those like type bets.
No, they usually only allow like a live line. They only let me bet on my books like 500. I can't get anything else on it.
Yeah, 4th and 1 here, punting the ball.
I think that's into the wind, so this punt should be.
Oh my God, he hit the punter. I don't know if they're going to throw the flag. They did throw the flag.
Be a flag.
That's game. Yeah, that's game. Baltimore lost.
How do you run into the punter? How do you even do that?
Yeah, and I mean that wasn't even close. He like for sure hit the punter.
Oh, well, it's 4th and 2. Even running into a punter is a first down.
Yeah, he tackled the guy. I mean,
Jeez.
That was horrible by that guy.
That's a 15-yarder. That's a 15-yard penalty because he hits the plant leg. He hits the plant leg, and that's the definition of 15 yards.
Yeah, so, yep, 3 knees, game's over. Yeah, Hippo, what a joke for sure. Yeah, your guys' teasers lose on that. Honestly, I didn't think they were going to get a touchdown there, but you don't even get a chance.
Yeah, you at least give them a chance.
Yeah, so Buffalo moves on to AFC title game.
Yeah, and it could be in Buffalo. If the Browns win tomorrow, it'll be in Buffalo. And if KC wins, it'll be in Kansas City. Getting down to the final teams here.
Yeah, what was it? They weren't even that crazy to win the division this year. I think they're like minus 140.
Yeah, I mean they were, and everybody though. I mean that was really predictable. Almost everybody thought Buffalo was going to win the division.
You know, the Saints were they got up to plus 220 to win the NFC South.
Really?
Yeah.
Who were they think was going to win? Because the Bucs start out hot, right? The Bucs after they lost to you, they were like 5-1 at one point, weren't they, Preston?
Yeah, it was Tampa. Because when they played each other, that game, it opened minus 3 Tampa and it closed minus 6 Tampa, and the Saints won 38-3.
Yeah, that was that was later in the year. But that first game of the season,
Saints were minus 3.
Okay. Well, it's the same. They haven't changed. I mean, minus 3 first game of the year and minus 3 now.
I like the Bucs, man. I like the Bucs with the points, man. I don't know. I like the Bucs with the points. I think Tom Brady's going to show up and show out, hopefully, man. But
I think a lot of people like Tampa Bay tomorrow.
I'm on the Saints.
Saints just have a better team.
Oh hell yeah! Saints been there back to back for the last 3-4 years. I mean, right on the short end of the stick. So I mean, getting better year by year, adding to that defense with Lattimore, Davenport, a few other names, stuff like that.
Yeah, the only one that really irritated me was the Rams game, because then the Rams went to the Super Bowl and laid an egg versus New England, and I was like, this, it's just a shit game. So yeah, that's it. Buffalo wins 17-3. Advances to the AFC title game, -2.5. See, and that's the deal. Like, the books almost wanted you to take Buffalo and Green Bay. Buffalo was 2.5. Green Bay was 6.5. Both teams win pretty easily, cover pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, Buffalo was 2.5 almost all week. At least the Green Bay game bounced from 6.5 to 7 and back and forth a little bit. I think it ended up at 7 today by kickoff. But yeah, I mean, they were definitely. Especially this game, I felt like the 2.5, they were wanting you to bet Buffalo.
Yeah, they look good. But honestly, last week, yeah, Baltimore beat Tennessee. But you take away that monster run by Lamar, Baltimore looked bad too last week. They looked that great.
Yeah, they barely squeaked through there.
Yeah, so yeah, Drobny, nice play there, under 29.
Very nice.
Finishes out at 20.
Nice.
Yeah, Nathan's saying to take Gronk anytime touchdown. Could happen. We'll see. A lot of weapons for both teams tomorrow. And yeah, Austin, sorry to hear about that live bet, because it was a decent look. It's just didn't even get a shot at it.
Yeah,
I was gonna say we could probably wrap it up, guys. So yeah, we've been here. I've been here pretty much all day on Pub Sports Radio on YouTube. Saying we've had the fights, the game. Got 2 good games tomorrow. Zoe, if you wanna just shout some stuff out, let them know where you're at, where they can find you, and what's going on.
Yeah, I still don't have any social media, but you can find me on the Discord, and hopefully a lot of you guys are on our Discord. But other than that, thank you for coming tonight. I appreciate it, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. Connor, where can they find you?
Yeah, just find me on Twitter, Connor Mac Picks. Hit me up. Find me on Pub Sports Radio. All that good stuff during the week. Dude, got basketball, college, and pro. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm sure I'll do one of these games with you. So I can't wait.
Yeah, definitely. And then Mills.
Millie Mills.
Oh man, check me out. I know all 26 of you guys got an Instagram or a Twitter, so it's just one word, MMA Locker Room. Putting out all my bets on everything sports related. So just give me a follow there. Wasn't able to hit few of my props, few of my big props I wasn't able to hit, but I'm gonna be able to I'm looking to make it up tomorrow. So tune in and rock with me tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, guys, I'll get with some people, see what we want to do tomorrow. Maybe we'll cover a couple of the games tomorrow, and then keep it going next week.
How can they find you, Preston?
Twitter at Preston Ekdahl. I'm here quite a bit, doing a lot of stuff. Just Pub Sports Radio. Go to the website, support. You can pick yourself up one of the shirts, some merch if you want it. Yeah, we got a ton of stuff there. MyBookie.ag, promo code Pub Sports, and bulksupplements.com. Promo code Pub Sports. You can get as ripped as me here. Oh yeah, that big gun only. So yeah, guys, we'll see you soon. So thanks for everyone in the chat. Awesome turnout from us and from you guys. So speak to you later, and have a good one, guys.
Peace.
See ya.